Because the reason that we believe on only legislator, the judiciary did not know themselves. And the executive did not enter there with willingness of the Nigerians. So this Peter Obi movement is going to be different because it's entering with the willingness of the Nigerians. So the judiciary now will not be working. Law will not be active. Then we will see how government is supposed to be. When the legislative pardon their what's so called, and the executive said no, then they refused. The judiciary will act upon them. So government will not be functioning well. Then for that, but for the other hands, who said people will not come to Labour Party, they will come. But there is law that is going to hold everybody. Because when Rawlings want to start better things in Ghana, he started with his mother. So when people come to Labour Party, whether PDP, APC, if you are corrupt mind to come to Labour Party, don't worry. Your corrupt mind, you will change it by force, by fire, when the rod hits you. Then let us not still understand, let us not still forget that in PDP today and APC, there are good people inside there who wanted to do good. Because the founders of those parties who wrote the laws that is affecting these new people who are in those parties, so they cannot work well. I will use one of our brother in Kogi, I believe it's APC. He just lost his this thing when he contested now. Why? Because the boy cried out in the time of killing and said, if those officials cannot do their work, they should lock the House of Assembly. So that kind of person, if he decamp to Labour tomorrow, you will say APC have decamped. No, there are good intentions in those parties and there are bad intentions. So the good one will come. If the bad one comes, they will use them to show example for the rest, the other one to know. Then, before I come to Sowore, because our brothers here said they were just castigating Sowore. No, nobody were castigating Sowore. It is person who came and began to say Peter Obi is not a saint. The way people are painting him, that was how people now start to open those books. Like Osowore, as a journalist, you call him, it's not a politician. It's a politician. Everybody are politician, but it's not a party man. That is what you will say. Then he supported
Mr. Kunda is now a party man. He's not part of. He has a party. Sowore has a party. So what we are saying is, he's no more like what you call him. So he's a full politician right now. He belongs to a political party. So that is what we are saying. Carry on, sir.
Nah, because I want to clear those errors. That was why I says that. And then that is why that time he supported Buhari, was not a party man. But it doesn't make him not a politician because he think of good things. So thinking of good things, politics is showing good behavior to others. So he's a politician, but he was not a party man. Today, Sowore is a party man. As a person who has the intentions of everybody at heart, when you came, people followed you. There is nobody that want to work, only he can work. People must work with him. Whether Peter Obi went to APC, a person in APC, went to a person in PDP, went to a person in Labour Party, went to a person in even AAC, it doesn't matter. You must work with people because the country you are going to lead, there is good and bad inside. What matters for your country to go, for your government to go with, is to look for the good people to work with. It doesn't matter the party those people were found before and the party they now belongs to today, but what matters to them is their heart to work for the people. Is it good? So if it is good, what makes country to good is when you put the right people in the right position. Not put this one because it's my daughter, put this one because it's my girlfriend, put this one because it's my classmate. No. Put the rightful people in the rightful position. Everything will work well. And that is what Peter Obi stands for, to put the right people in the right position so that things will work well for Nigerians. It's not by tribe. Peter Obi is not person to work whether it's my tribe or it's not my tribe. Peter Obi is going to work with qualification. If you are qualified to do that thing, it will allow you to do it. But if you are not qualified, go away. Let those who qualify to come and do it. Then for Sowore and Peter Obi to work together, I am not seeing it whether Sowore to come and meet Peter Obi or Peter Obi to go and meet Sowore. If I were to be Sowore as a good journalist and a party person, I will not condemn people who have not yet condemned me. Because Peter Obi have not condemned Sowore. Sowore started condemning Peter Obi. Even if he belongs to PDP or belongs to AGA, Peter Obi was not the one that formed that party. So he only just go there, they give him opportunity. Since they did not allow him to flourish, he look for another alternative to flourish. Now, if PDP or APC come to AAC today, are we going to, people that were there, are we going to drive them because they were once in that party? No, they will still work with the party. So what matters to everybody is to have the good people to work with. Sowore, as I have seen that Sowore have started castigating Peter Obi, it will be difficult for Sowore to accept that Peter Obi to work together with Peter Obi, because to him, Peter Obi is corrupt, so he cannot work with a corrupt man. So that is what I'm seeing here, that it will be very difficult for them to come to agreement. Because if not, as if I were to be Sowore, really, I will go to Peter Obi. Thank God that this is what I'm fighting for, and it's not coming through you. It doesn't matter. What matter is let's move forward. I will be the one promoting Peter Obi, but I'm still in AAC. I'm still fighting for presidency, because if my friend and my wife and my children will vote for me, but it doesn't matter. What I will tell people that this is what we are fighting for. So let all of us move it on to canvass the young one to these two, AAC and Labour, Peter Obi, because we are not really for Labour, we are just for Peter Obi. If Peter Obi go to another party tomorrow, we still follow him because of his idea. So it's not by Labour, it is just Peter Obi idea. So that is what we are following. And Peter Obi and Sowore have the same similar idea. I have said it before, I do say it every time. They have the similar idea, but it is good for Sowore to understand and do a new strategies and how to promote AAC. Fix people in AAC, good people, let them occupy position. One day, the presidency will still reach your turn. Those that say, is that talk Bible said, what you wish others, that is what them we wish you. That is what Jesus Christ gave as a law. Whatever you want others to do for you, do it to others. So as Sowore is good, he's a good person. Although he was not tested and he had not tested, but he's trusted. So I believe he will still occupy any position. He will still work for the people. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much for that great analysis, Mr. Okundaye. You're always a hard-den supporter of Omoyele Sowore. But I can see the fairness in you now, because you want a democracy that works for the people. So you just want each and everybody to, put a helping hand towards this cause. I so much appreciate your speech there. And let me move to Mr. Jimon. Mr. Jimon, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
Please, we are almost we want to round up now. Can you just, in 2 minutes, tell us, what do you think these parties need to do to energize the youth? We're talking about all the political parties now, whether they're for or against. What do you think we Nigerians could do to actually see it from your own side of it, to see it from the APC side, and also to see it from Obi side? And to crown it off, what do you think Nigeria should do right now?
Well, thank you. Let me see how much I can use, how well I can use my 2 minutes. Before going into any other one, I think what is so much interesting to me is Omoyele Sowore's issue. I'm wondering why people begin to call Omoyele Sowore, who started a movement, to abandon it and go to somebody else who is just joining. It's just 3 weeks ago he started. Somebody started 4 or 5 years ago. It's funny somehow. Every politician in Nigeria are desperate for power. In fact, all over the world. But Nigerians are more desperate. All of them. Look, I don't understand. People begin to make excuses. He left PDP because he doesn't like their way. No. Peter Obi left PDP because he couldn't get what he wanted. It's as simple as that. Because 4 or 5 weeks ago, he was there. Why was he there? Thinking he was going to clinch the nomination. As a smart politician, he knew it was not going to work out. He was looking for somewhere where they can make him a presidential candidate. Let nobody come to deceive anybody here that he is not desperate because he says so. You need to look at the body language. He went to an heavyweight like Kwankwaso. He went to an heavyweight like Kwankwaso. He was asking that one to VP. How can a heavyweight like Kwankwaso VP? I'm sorry to use this. In politics, it is not an insult. There is paperweight and heavyweight. Kwankwaso is an heavyweight in Nigerian politics. That is a sign of desperation. Leave Omoyele out of the issue now. By the time you begin to beg people to VP you don't want to VP them. And you are now asking Omoyele to come and VP you. Let us say it the way it is. Today, as we speak, Omoyele is the single candidate in any election, new party, that got 33,000 votes. So as we speak, Omoyele is 33,000 votes ahead of Peter Obi.
Mr. Jimo Elmo, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
All right, I interrupted you at 33,000 votes for Omoyele, okay? I don't want you to forget because I'm enjoying what you are saying. Okay, please, you will continue from where I stopped you. So Israel, I need to relieve him right now because our leftist Etoya will be taken over from him right away. My brother Israel, I appreciate you. You have done excellently well.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody, for gracing this lovely debate. I wish to see you guys tomorrow for another wonderful one. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the decorum, and we all Nigerians should continue practicing this kind of ways to engage ourselves. It's more democratic now, and we enjoy it. I love you all, and good evening to everyone, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother Israel. I really do appreciate you. So you can leave now so that leftist Etoya can take your position. So leftist Etoya, please come in now. Please, someone else don't take this position, please. Okay, we have leftist Etoya right here now. Thank you very much for joining us. And please, I'm going to go back to Jimo Elmo. Please continue for that 3,000 votes because I'm listening. And I'm enjoying. God bless you, sir. God bless you all.
Thank you. So, as I was saying, he's 33,000 votes ahead because that was what is called in the last election. So it will be difficult for him to now move and say, oh, Peter Obi, I want to. It is going to take a very strong negotiation for Peter Obi to be able to convince him. I think I'm not Omoyole's friend. I don't know him. But based on what he has done in the past, he's a man that has been able to gather votes also for himself. So I think Peter Obi needs to meet him and solicit his support. You don't expect Omoyele to go straight to Peter Obi and say, good afternoon, sir. I want to join you. It just don't work that way. If Peter Obi can go to Kwankwaso and the rest, he can also move to Sowore. So anybody saying that Sowore is arrogant.
Pao, am I free to ask you a question if I'm permitted?
When I finish.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, if somebody is saying that Omoyele is arrogant, and you are not attributing such to Obi, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. There is no reason why, as we speak today, Peter Obi too can align with any other person. And he being the vice president, you mustn't be a president to help the nation. You mustn't. You can help the nation in any capacity where you find yourself. So let us not begin to put Sowore down, that Sowore, as if Sowore is just a paperweight like that you can throw under the bus. No, he's a politician. If he is the only one from his party, the AAC started with him. If you want him to step down for Peter Obi, ask Peter Obi to go and form his party and see how difficult it is. What Omoyele did. You should see how difficult it is. When we say he won as opposition in Abga, Abga, for God's sake, was formed by the almighty Ikemba. That is Odumego Ojukwu's party. So it is not easy to form a new party and be able to score that amount of votes that Sowore got. So I think it is going to be a very difficult thing. Peter Obi need to go to Sowore and kind of solicit, and not just saying Sowore is arrogant, he doesn't want to go.
After Sowore are calling a different name.
Mr. Jimo, as of yesterday, I openly welcome you to Obedient Forum, that we have been able to convert you. You are now very obedient. And from the way you are talking today, it looks like you are not a very repentant. You're welcoming you to obedience is not total. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry, I just came in. From the way you are talking, you cannot compare Sowore to Peter Obi. They are of no equal, sir. I am an activist like the same sort of way you are talking about. I know you love Sowore too much. You heard the way Sowore was talking about Peter Obi. Why would he go to Egypt? Is he supposed to talk like that? Is he supposed to talk, as a statesman, is he supposed to talk like that?
Are you asking me? I can give you answer.
Can I interject,
please?
My friend and my brother.
Let me answer him. He just asked a question.
My friend and my brother. Building a
there
nation.
Is other people in this forum. This forum is not for a particular
nation.
State, you know.
Building a nation. If you say we must build, me and move my cat, me they see my face well. If you say we must build, we must rescue this country, we should forget arrogancy. We should forget big boility when we are actually empty.
Asking question is arrogancy. Because he asked questions, he did not tackle him.
What I said so? What I said so? I heard him saying, people are saying that Sowore is arrogant. And he also made sure something like that to Obi. Yes, go back and play the video or something. I heard something like that. That it's Obi that must go and meet Sowore to solicit. That word, that thing hits my head. What is Sowore looking for? What is Sowore looking for? What is he looking for? Is he not on the same train as a youth for us to rescue this country? Is there anything particular about power? We are saying, let's rescue this country. Let's take this country back from these old people. So why are we not creating bar? He must come and meet me in my palace if you need my help. Duh! Did you say that?
Leftist, you see, if you speak like this, then I have to respond.
There is some people, there is other people in this forum. This forum is not for
if you say you are just coming,
person.
then that shouldn't be an excuse that you're just coming. If you're just coming, you would have listened before airing this view. On this platform, people that spoke before me said that, why is Sowore not going to meet Peter Obi? Why must Sowore go to meet Peter Obi and not Peter Obi meet Sowore? I want to know. You answer that.
Okay. From the situation we are seeing, when Sowore came on board, when Sowore come on board, I don't want to, you know my situation, you know my, how will I put it? You know my stand. Yes. We knew how he came on board. And a lot of the people in diaspora to say, and a lot of people wanted change. And they all say, okay, he's a young man. And few people also voted for him and went for him before they started molesting him. Because they knew very well that he has the capacity also as a young man to challenge this status quo, because the youth is the engine house of any economy. The youth is the country, not old is the youth. Before they started affecting me, and when they started affecting him, a lot of us also were saying what they were doing was wrong, because they knew what they were doing to him. Now, somebody else came
Mr.
out.
Leftist, sorry. Do you know in 2019, Obi called Showore that they should work together with Atiku. Then why is it that 2023, in 2022, he cannot call the Showore? Okay, now he's too big in 2022. In 2019, it's not too big to call Showore that let us work together.
Where is the evidence of the call?
Hey, bro. Listen, okay. Why Showore castigating Peter Obi? Please, moderator, why should we
ask questions? This is our problem in Nigeria. When you don't ask questions,
moderator, please try to keep charge of this gathering.
It becomes a problem. He has a leader question. Why?
Destiny and Jimo, I know how Jimo operates, but
Mr.
I also know
Moderator,
how
please,
Destiny.
let's talk one after the other. If he's not with
I also know how Destiny
let another
operates
person
when it comes to measuring Showore. For now, sir. What are we hearing? Obedient everywhere. So please, let's leave the issue of this bar we are drawing. Because for me, I have seen Showore who not even want to work with Obi from his behavior and from his utterances. From his behavior and utterances, if I am Obi, I will not go to Showore. Because it's not of my idea. It's not following my vision. It's not key into the vision. It's already condemning my vision. Why would I go to him?
Unbelievable.
Yes,
it's
Why
true.
Will I go to him? I will not go to him. If I'm Obi, I will not go to him. I will not go to him because he doesn't believe in my vision. We are saying we want to rescue this country. Everybody is saying, let's rescue this country. And everybody is queued behind Obi as for now. You cannot put Showore down and put Obi down and see expect Showore to get the number of votes Obi will get. It's impossible.
That is true.
It's impossible. So, well, I just came in. I don't know the order how we'll be talking. Now, I want to start go to panel. Yes, Mr. Mori.
Yeah, I just have a question for you, Mr. Moderator. Welcome on board. I think you just came in. I think you are. I don't want to accuse you of being ignorant of certain things we said earlier. I don't want to also accuse you of being biased. I know you are a very straightforward person. I know you are one comrade that say the way it is. But if I may ask you, how has it gone against Mr. Obi? Is it by saying Labour Party has become an orphanage for homeless politicians? Was there anything wrong with that? You were just stating the obvious.
That is an
insult. Stating the obvious.
That is insult.
No, he said
it before Obi came there. He said it before Obi went there.
Do you know he even said it before Obi went to Labour?
He even said it after the Obi enter. He even said it after Obi enter.
He said it before. He said it.
Showore and Peter Obi, if you want to go into politics, Showore and Obi, who is more popular?
Okay, Mr. Moderator, sir, you have just raised a question. Now people are missing out facts. He said that when Labour, in a forum where Labour was having, the Labour body was there. He was telling them, you have failed the people. You are the Labour Party. You're supposed to address the issue of strike, no payment of salary, the welfare of workers, welfare of the Nigerian masses. You have failed. You have made yourself a homeless orphanage or an orphanage for a homeless politician. He said that in 2-3 weeks before Obi joined Labour. People should get their facts right. If you need the video, I send it to you right now. But
you don't know what. Just say no. You are not there. Go and watch the video.
Can I land my point? As soon as he said that, like a prophet, no less than in less than 2-3 weeks, Obi went there. He was like, "Oh, I've been vindicated."
I repeat it again. No, that is not right. You are wrong.
You are the one wrong. You are the one confusing us right now because he's wrong. Mr. Moiri is wrong. He's right.
Obi has compared to Labour Party. So what I said,
he was addressing Labour. You don't know what is happening. You listen to people, please. You want the video? I send it to you now. Where is?
Mr. Moderator, we are not talking upon ourselves. It's not good. You should take control of this thing. Yeah?
Why are you accusing somebody of lying when you are the one not aware of the fact?
I called on Mr. Mori and Mr. Nice and others came in. Somebody should mute this.
No, we cannot mute ourselves anymore because it's only few individuals that have been saying something here and it is not good. We have other people that are here. Understand? We have so many people that are here that have something to.
Yeah, if we must say something, we say the way it is, not misinforming our audience. Please. We should not be so emotional as to give our audience. They are too important to us to be fed with lies.
I want to quickly draw a bar here. Sir, I am very sorry to say this. As far as I am the one moderating, if I tell you mute yourself, you say you cannot mute yourself, I'll kick you out. I swear, I'll kick you out. I don't do this. I don't usually, if you know me, I don't usually do this. I just said, somebody draw attention that the place is becoming rowdy because yes, I came in and I saw some certain things and I started to contribute. Contribution started coming in and I called Mr. Mori to talk. Nice and others came in. I tried to mute and I said, okay, everybody mute yourself because it's becoming rowdy. Somebody unmute himself and say, no, we will not mute ourselves. This is not Agbero Club now. We are not, this is Niger Watch.
Because some people have been
sorry.
You know,
this is just, you should know me. I don't intimidate people. I respect people. I don't entertain intimidations too. That is it. Yes, Mr. Mori, are you true?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for taking control, for taking charge. Please, it's a very simple thing. If you know me, I'm for a better Nigeria. I'm for the movement to get better, for us to come together as a formidable force against the common enemy we have. I always say on this platform that we only have two tribes in Nigeria, the tribe of the rich and the tribe of the poor. And I belong to the tribe of the poor. Please, the common enemy is the elite. We need a Showore, we need the Obi, we need everybody that mean well for Nigeria, irrespective of your party, religion, or ethnic affiliation. This is my submission, my humble submission. Castigating ourselves will not move us anywhere. Together, we can make a change and have a better Nigeria. For person to say, it wasn't taken, I will send the video to you right now. Don't waste time. I don't say things, if I'm not sure, why will I come? I'm not paid to, even if I'm paid, I cannot come and lie. Well, how will I face tomorrow? How will I come here tomorrow if I come here today to lie? He was addressing an audience. He was even attacking the former governor of Ondo State. Oh, he said, I wish I met Mimiko here. Mimiko was there earlier. So as soon as Kewore came on board, Mimiko left. He was not saying, I wish Mimiko was here. Don't forget, Mimiko also used that labor and dump labor for PDP. So he said this 2-3 weeks earlier before Obi joined labor. People should get their facts. Please, let's don't be overwhelmed. Let not our emotions becloud our sense of reasoning and judgment. Thank you, moderator, for giving me the opportunity to make this clarification.
Thank you, Omori. Well, that one could be very correct. Maybe he said before Peter Obi got to Labour Party. But aside that, my worry was when Peter Obi went to Egypt, his utterances and all that. We all saw in the social media the lag bash by the same people that supported him before now. The way they responded to him, he just tricked. So let's say it the way it is. We are not dragging anything. What we want is a betterment of our own country. It's our country. So if we want it to be better and we see somebody that everybody is clamoring for, I think we should also join hands in the same capacity to support the person to make sure we remove all these devilish leaders, all these hooligans in power. That is my submission, and that is what I believe in. I am an activist equally. I'm not greedy. I'm not after nobody's money. And after no money is paper now. If you die, they cannot follow nobody. How many years will they stay in this country? Will they crave for money, like serving money and looking for money else everywhere, betraying ourselves, all because of money? Anyway, I don't know how the sequence will be talking since, but I called Mr. Mori now. Let me just follow it the way. Okay, when I came, Jimo was talking, so I will not call Jimo now. let me call Mr. Okuda. The way it is on my script, let me follow it that way. Mr. Okuda, you please talk to us.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Leftist. Thank all the panelists. So what we are really saying here is that because the topic was what we are deliberating on before Showore and everything we are coming inside. So what I pray, for me, I beg for Showore to have the understanding and say the cause that is fighting. If you find any other person that is fighting the cause, as a person who have the idea before the person, he should be the first person to embrace the other person. He should not say because him is the first person who started the cause, he will not embrace another one coming under him. What those that talk said multitude win the vote. So look at the one that the population is higher than you, as a person who have a good heart. Try and draw that person close to yourself so that things will work easily for you and that person and for everyone. So for those who think that PDP, APC come to Labour Party, because of that, Peter Obi cannot work or Labour Party cannot go again. My brother, they have good people in PDP, we have good people in Labour in APC, but it is the constitution of the APC and PDP do not allow those people to work. So those people will be looking for any alternative that will enable them to work for good. So they are all welcome to Labour Party to join Peter Obi and do good for us. Thank you. Here is not tribe or ethnic or religion. We are all now fighting for the same cause. Even the other day, Brekete family, we are still telling his people that they should take away tribes, settlements, religions, and all. What matters now is new Nigeria. Peter Obi there to build new Nigeria for us. Thank you. All hands come together. Together we can move up, Martin. Thank you all. God bless you and good night.
We can't hear you, leftists. We can't hear you.
He said good night.
Midwest people, please talk.
Good evening. You are welcome. Before I should talk, I think there's one of our brothers never said anything here. I think it's I wanted to call his name because people were waiting patiently and
is he Omogude or the G blogs?
I think na me.
Yeah, now that guy will talk so from that voice. That guy will say, I think na me.
Yeah, na me. I was here. I don't know what happened. I got cut off.
Yeah, so please we should give him a chance to also echo his view and
Midwest, God bless you. Now Midwest value for every country, Midwest, now them get the value for if America, the Midwest value for Nigeria to say fair. Well, thank God, yeah. And leftist, you're one of my favorite people who moderate on this platform. So thank God. I missed quite a few things because we were talking about a few things. I don't know what happened. I got cut off. I tried to search for the forum. I don't see him again. The thing where we want to talk is say there's a couple of things that's holding up movement right now. Number one is Showore. We have a beloved activist, person that started holding politicians accountable when everybody was afraid. I mean, he's been doing it many years, obviously, from Unilag and everything. So he was very active. And then I believe that he faltered because I like Showore, but when he was doing his thing at Sahara Reporters, he was going after even our women, as much as women are being marginalized in Nigeria. He went after them ferociously. One of them, even Okonjo Iweala, who's almost without blemish, but the way he went after her was unfair. But anyway, nobody's perfect. He was holding almost everybody accountable. So Showore made some mistakes. He went after Jonathan, but he's still making the same mistakes up to today, which is why I'm not criticizing that, because he's holding up things. Number one, APC and PDP are not the same. You have to have that gradation of people and what they did. You can't just hold everybody accountable like that. There are degrees. So he's making that mistake. APC, PDP are not the same. I have to give it to PDP above APC. But then Obi is neither of those two. Obi is not PDP or APC as far as egregiousness or hope, what we're looking forward to. So one of the qualities of a leader is judgment. You just don't go because somebody's not corrupt. Therefore, they're good to be a pilot, for example. No, you still have to be able to be licensed to pilot a plane. You have to be good at piloting a plane. Just because you're not corrupt doesn't make you a pilot. How much more a pilot of Nigeria? So if I'm close to Showore, one of the things I have to tell him. Now, remember, I called him myself a few years ago. I called him and I said, Showore, a lot of the emphasis you have is on corruption. But in our country, there's a lot of killing. That is very, very important. When I called him back again, his answering machine, that was when answering machine was on. So I left quite a detailed message to tell him one of the things that would help us move forward, because he's got the other qualities. He's incorruptible. He doesn't tolerate corruption at all. But that's not the only problem we have. So his judgment right now moving forward is he has to figure a way to bring everybody together. We want to support a force to go after these people. If he says it's a youth, this is time to prove it. Okay, so I know there's a few other things I want to talk about, but another because the show thing is important. If you look at when the people, I touched up on this earlier, when they were doing the NSARS, it caught on like wildfire. So the whole country was focused on NSARS. It doesn't mean that Take It Back or the other thing that he was doing was not good, but at that point, if you start sending two messages, then the enemy will win. But Showore was quite obnoxious, recalcitrant when he came on the scene. So the youngsters had to come to him and say, hey, look, take off that T-shirt that says Take It Back and put on NSARS, because this is an NSARS movement. I saw him, they were wrestling with him. They almost ejected him from the place. So this time is Obi thing. If you go putting on Showore, then we're confused because we love you too. But right now, you are no match for Obi. Let me just put it that way, because what we needed to go from is not from dictatorship all the way to Jeffersonian Democrats and power in Nigeria. It's almost impossible. We do still need, even Obi barely qualify for that, which is the transition. There's a transition which we need. The guy, PeterObi, people like that, they step back. PeterObi is qualified to be president. PeterObi is a good guy. He has the credentials to be president, but he had that judgment that's lacking in Showore. So all of us who support Showore, we should tell him, stop. You are ruining your own brand for one thing. The day, if you support Obi now, we're unstoppable, because Showore is very important. Obi should not go thinking that he doesn't need Showore. No matter what it takes, he needs to go back and get Showore on board. He is a very, very important figure in what's going on here. So I don't know what's going to take. It's not only Showore who has to make that move. Obi or his handlers and people who are with him should know that Showore signing on to this thing is very, very critical. It's important. So I will reserve the rest of my remarks till later on.
All right. Thank you, G Block. I think Midways can take the position now. Thank you for
Thank you, sir.
For being very observant and being fair. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So I want to say something. This issue of Showore, everything lies in the hands of Showore. I don't think it was proper for Showore to even, say anything that is not really good about Obi at this very stage, because Obi has been tested. Obi has been on that same line of activist. Activism is not by going there to go and tell people that man is bad. When I get there, I'm the same. Go and test yourself with your people. I make reference to the independence of African continent. People fought, they died, many were killed, and look at where we are today as far as the continent is concerned. Some of those guys that we were clapping for when they picked power, they were power drunk for years upon years, even close to their death. They want to replace that position with their girlfriend's wife or concubines or sons and daughters. So, my dear, if you want us to trust you, go and test your ability with your people. All this one that people are saying that president is bad, you should not talk to. The Nigerians will be talking. There are a lot of strong activists on ground that will be playing their own game. So this is what I believe. Like Peter Obi, it is Nigerian youth that is moving Peter Obi. It's not even himself that is moving himself. Even not, none of these politicians that even expect someone like Peter Obi to be an obstacle to their chances. But things are turning around. I think Osowore should turn around. I'm not saying he's going to be a vice president because Peter Obi will not be. There's no way the Labour Party will pick a vice from the South. It's totally impossible. But we want him to work so that he can gain more popularity or even have a chance to handle one office for us. Then people will see how he handled that position. So that would be a key for him also to climb higher. And his party will still remain. But I believe so that is the only opportunity. But if you want to do things around the belief is the one that Nigerians are waiting for, and this is his turn, I wish him best of luck. I cannot campaign for him personally. I'm very, very sorry for that. Peter Obi has been tested. He left a state, the only governor with surplus. The rest is deficit. He left his state with development, and he made the state in debt. So, my dear, he has been tested. Let us be sincere. So he's not a perfect man anyway. If you are saying he's not corrupt, he's a just man, I don't have a proof for that. The system in Nigeria is designed to be corrupt, to corrupt people. So you can't tell me someone that takes power in Nigeria is honest. It's impossible. When you give power to people and there is no check, no balance, everything is black market, no declaration of asset, no declaration of profit, my dear, there is nobody that check. Even when you catch somebody, they will even look at your background and set you free. Man, such society, there's no way you can move forward. So we need to be sincere. But as far as what Nigerians want, the hope for all Nigerians is Peter Obi. And I think he will look at area he has made a mistake as a man, and the area he has, been able to get the good mark, analyze all of them, and look at a way he can face this huge challenge that is upon him. Nigeria is already a broken system, a broken society. So it's a huge task, and he needs every one of us to support him. And I will still campaign for him, irrespective. Like as I said, when I was talking about tribe, someone should not misunderstand me that tribe doesn't matter. We should just join hands together. Tribalism is real. It's a challenge in our country. But we must look beyond that and vote for this man, and also tell him exactly the problem of Nigeria. Our problem, there is too much of power, concentration of power in the federal level. If he retain that power and start developing the country without checking that power, 8 years will complete, it will leave. Whatever you achieve, another man will come here and dissolve it. This is a country that was already making cars, industries everywhere, so many years ago. Today, we can't make toothpick. How come we find ourselves in this mess? Because there was too much concentration of power when those things were working in the hand of a rightful person who have this country in his hand. Not knowing other people will come, seize that power, and misuse the country. So this is the aspect I was talking about. We can work together in sincerity and in truth. We need to identify problems, not just for we to sweep it under carpet. They swept so many things under carpet. 5 years we end up in civil war. And since that civil war to today, the problem in Nigeria is under carpet. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to solve it. And those huge debt is under that carpet, and Peter Obi is going to meet up. You take it or you leave it. But we need to vote for him. We need to identify all these problems to him. He's a human being like us. If we also talk, sometimes they listen to us, and I strongly believe he listens to us. You should understand that this is not a national issue. It's not like your state where you were born. You know your people. You know the way they reason. You know the way they see things. This one, you're going to see different things from everywhere. So, but if we unite as people and we are sincere to our country, Nigeria, we live as a happy person, as a happy people. And the only man that can do this for us, as far as we are concerned, is Peter Obi. He has a character of listening, and he has a character of management. So he has been tested. So I pray for even Wike I pray for him to come and join Peter Obi. We need good, bad, ugly to move this situation forward. And this is my own conviction. This is not like we just collect people who are sent. No one is sent. Those bad guys, when they speak truth to what is bad, Peter Obi will learn from it. This is what I believe. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Midwest people. Uche Omeje. I think I've not seen this person before. Uche Omeje, is this the first time you're joining us?
Yeah, it's my first time. Though I've talked before. I think you're not around then.
So where did you join? Where are you joining us from?
Yeah, I'm in Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus. Oh, Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you spoke before and you think you don't want to speak again?
No, of course I will. I think you should. It's my turn now. I've been
Yes, talk.
patient all this while.
Talk.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. Thank you, my people. I appreciate every one of us. But I just want to say something very straight. I've been following this program for a very long time. Just decided to join today. Concern is this: I don't know. We have less than 8 months to the general election, which we are projecting. We have a candidate that we are projecting forward. I don't know why we keep having some distractions, bringing up people, keep talking about Shore and what they intend to gain or to benefit from all those arguments. I think it's going to be a distraction to us if we continue that way. I see a lot of people love Shore. Yes, we love Shore as well. He's a nice man. But at its stance now, Obi is the person, Obi is the movement. Is the person we are projecting. We are not saying Shore is bad, but please let's join hands for this movement. Let's join hands to move Obi forward. Just like the previous spoke, the previous spoke, he said something about PeterObi being credible enough. You know, his antecedent, he has a very clear record, which we all know. So why are we beating about the bush? My prayer is for every one of us to keep this distraction aside and begin proper campaign. Talk to your family, talk to your friends wherever they are. Talk about PeterObi, because bringing Showore issue now will cause a lot of distractions. Please, that I just don't want it. When the environment was very noisy, I was talking, but I think you didn't hear me. I was trying to challenge the person, telling him that no, don't even go there. Stop that comparison. It's not going to help us. You understand? Please, that is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Actually, bringing in comparison, like the people we should be talking about now are those four people, definitely, yes. Someone is actually presidential candidate for AAC or so, thereabout. Yes. But as we speak, the only voice we are hearing, even the PDP now are a little bit quiet. The APC, they are just not really making it around that normal noise now. As we speak, Obi is not even campaigning yet, but people, Nigerians, are already campaigning for him. That is what we are talking about. How do you compare such person with any other presidential candidate as we speak now? On what pedigree? Go to Benin, go to Lagos, go to Abuja, go to Sokoto, go to places. People are coming out en masse. People are on the streets. It's not, he doesn't give shishi. He's not the one organizing it. How do you compare such persons? Who is comparing such persons? He only came out to say, let's come together and rescue this country. That we don't have enough anymore to share. That the era of sharing is gone. And he started giving us figures and things that has been happening. That if we don't take it, they will give it to us. These old people, he keeps saying it. You heard it from his mouth. He was saying, talking the mind of the people, the mind of the youth. And he told you, I don't give shishi. silver and gold, I don't have. I bet where that one day. Now at 19, I been at 16. Because of Obi, I want to talk to Pastor. Yesterday I do translation. You see what is Obi is making me turn to? Am I the one talking? Go to the streets. Go and meet people. Go and do visibility studies. Go and ask people questions. And come back to us and tell us what you find out. So what are you saying? I know the verse. Who is the next person? Uche just spoke, and Destiny, you are next on my screen. So Destiny, talk to us.
Thank you, sir. I greet all the panelists. I hear when people say Obi have been tested and trusted. I think say the way people they talk say Obi do everything for I think Anambra. Abari be ability they call where carry person go UK, go do surgery. If I do it for them, and that one is not the other topic right now. The people were 2019, 2018, 2019 when Showore start this movement. Most of the people where they come out now say they be then they tell Showore may go sit down. We don't need presidency. We don't want need election for Nigeria. We need Biafra. Now, because why I bring this matter? Because person say may they not carry and go tribe. They get what things they do. You can't go there. Me where they talk are the Igbo man, but I grew up for Benin. Many people don't know me as an Igbo. So the thing is that I wish Igbo not come out. All of them for not come out say. All of them for not come and talk say they want join.
Who is making this noise, please? Destiny.
That was from the speaker. The speaker
yes.
was having a...
Okay. Yeah. I know my brother Destiny is part of us. We know him so much. I know him so much. I know the point he's talking. I just know what he's trying to explain to us. But whatever he's trying to explain to us, it's still not holding water. It's still not holding water. It's still just not holding water. We are talking now. Whether Biafrans before didn't want to join Nigeria, and now they are now, because of Obi, not leaving. Is it not a plus? Before now, they say, no government said no more, they don't want anything like registration. Why? Is it not because they've been marginalized? Is it because Nigeria is not working? Is it not because they feel they have been subjected to so many untold hardship? Is it not because they call them dot in the circle? And now somebody is saying, no, let's rescue this country. Didn't say let's rescue Biafra that made them come out. He said, let's rescue this country. So if the Igbos are now saying, okay, now we are willing to vote, are you not bringing tribalism now, brother? Nice, if you are listening to me. Say because it's an Igbo man, Igbo people now are ready. Yes. If now some people who come, are you not trying to bring tribalism into this? We know you love Showore. What is Showore doing to sell himself at this moment? Is Showore on the street and people are rejecting him? Are people now coming out to say it's Showore we want, and now we say no, it's not good? We are following the trend. We are following the revolution. Like I just said, everywhere you go is obedient. Assuming it's Showore, none of us will be talking about obedience here. We will also be talking of Showore because that is what the people want. So what are you saying, brother Nice? Well, anyway, you are not here. Let me not call your name too much. But if you are listening,
I beg, make I add to what you just said, because I will take 1 minute, exactly 1 minute. You know, say me will be an Igbo person. And I saw a day beside myself. I say, say we've been there for trouble. Igbo, like me, have been no say we there for this kind of trouble. What if we don't have somebody like PeterObi? Because PeterObi is, I know they look at him like saying an Igbo man. Okay, people don't know say for Igbo we still they divided you. You have Onitsha people, you have Aba people, you have Enugu people. The same for everywhere in Nigeria. Don't be saying they get together for night. Say we be Igbo people, make we do this, make we do this. I come say, now lucky way we do. You know, average person like me, I can never be president there because I don't have the pedigree of Peter Obi. That kind of person where he go study every country one way concern Nigeria size, one fix Nigeria. Me, I be the cannibal person where be say, if you know they fair, I go fight. I want Biafra. Another cannibal person where I be. That if you want make we day fair, make we do one Nigeria. But if you don't want to do one Nigeria, but okay, none of the Carlos got a point here and there. That kind of person, I will be average person. So I say, this one people not like also for Yoruba, for Hausa, for they pick and choose on they need picking like the last person. We come out. That kind of person. You what are you talking about? PeterObi being an Igbo man. PeterObi is not an Igbo man. He go for Hausa, he they comfortable with it, they talk to them. You go, you look at Kaduna, he say, Texas, been there here before. I want to bring Texas back, make the people they produce, make they just not the chop. Say Texas give more money than oil for. You go quote one country. So how you gonna be picking on somebody like that? I don't be Nigerian like you, like all of us. Obi is a Nigerian, Showore is a Nigerian. Showore doesn't have tribal nonsense for his bone that I can see. But even more so, Obi is not a tribal man. So, like, lefty just talk now. That time when they waste actually was the speaker before to try to address this issue. Once and for all now, we know be Nigeria, and all of us in Nigeria, whether it be Biafra, you go say, because Boko Haram, they fight for their own caliphate, say, no, Northern should be president again. Because if you become president, if you give them Boko Haram, it's the same ridiculous argument now. Or you say Iboho is fighting for his people. So no Yoruba again should be, Tinubu doesn't qualify. That's how silly it sounds. I beg. Thank you very much.
Yes, at a point, the way we are going, that's why it is very delicate now. That's why everybody is quiet. Even the politicians, they are shivering. It's no hidden fact that the politicians, the regular politicians, are shivering because of what they are saying. One governor came out to say the way, even his household, a PDP governor, said even his household, in his own house, is obedient to his hearing, obedient everywhere, advising the APC and PDP to please, they should do something. That the way the people, is clear that the people want something different, something new. Why are the people looking for something new? And some of us are still wanting the same old people back. Some of us are still saying these old people that has squandered us because you personally get small ekuje that will hang you tomorrow. Yes. Yes. It is that same Nigeria in 2019, between early 2019, that the government of the day mop up all ammunition, registered ammunition. You have double barrel, bring it. They'll give you single barrel. You have any registered gun, bring it, they'll give you single barrel. Why did the government do that? Because everybody was saying the killing is too much. The way these S-men are killing us. They now took every defense away from everybody and pour the S-men into the city. Go and kill as you like. I am saying it. Look at my face. Why did you mop up people's defense mechanism? What was the rationale behind it? What was the rationale behind it? Are we not one Nigeria? Are you enjoying the killing, the insecurity in Nigeria, the bomb everywhere? Has it ever been like this? The kidnapping now that is registered, all the forest registered, and you are still saying you want APC or PDP? I don't understand. Because you've not been kidnapped, Your sister has not been raped? Or your mother has not been raped? No, somebody should talk to me. If your mother have been raped or your sister be killed in the bush, you'll be saying this. Who are we? What do we want? When some of these northerners themselves are crying for insecurity, anyway, they are the worst hits because the people killing them are like them. So they can openly come out in the other region because we know them. So what are we saying? And somebody now came out and said, we need to rescue this country back. Just a few days ago, the former whatever, Burutai, that was in charge of military. Did you know how much they find in his house? Billions of made for arm. That Buhari openly still, upon all the atrocities, everybody was against it. Buhari did not listen to nobody. It's now the ambassador of, is it? We need to put our hand together to rescue this country. I see somebody saying, Mr. Speaker, stop your falsehood. Obaseki only advice is PDP. Okay, what is falsehood there, please? What is his name? Let me look for that comment again. Let me look for that. Yes, Omokwale Godfrey. Mr. Speaker, stop your falsehood. Obaseki only advised his PDP. Why did he advise his PDP? Please, if you can join us on the panel or write again, why did he advise his PDP? Or you want me to look for that video and play it? Now, why did he advise his PDP? What was the bone of contention? Can you see yourself? What's your name, Mr. Godfrey? What is falsehood there? I hope you are not Judah Iscariot. It's a question I just asked. And where do you live? If you are in Nigeria, what part? It's a pity. It's a pity that some of us, we don't see. We have eyes. We don't see. How is Edo State today, sir? Is it better compared to the way it was before? Have you gone to the schools, Subeb? Have you gone to the schools? You want to find out. No need to go to the school to find out. Go to WAEC and find out the level, what category Edo State is in educational standard, and check that of Anambra State. Till today, that Peter Obi upgraded education. What school did you go? Did you attend the school during our time, or during Obaseki time? Anyway, during Obaseki time, I will not be surprised we are talking like this. Yes, I just alighted and yourself so that you see what you are saying. You call what I'm saying falsehood, and you said he just advised PDP. How is it falsehood? These are some of the Judah Iscariot that will not want Nigeria to go forward. And they will say they love the country. Yes, let me call on who's next. Omobude, please. Yes, Omobude, please talk to us.
Good evening, sirs. I'm overwhelmed this evening because
Hello,
I've been on. Yes, I'm overwhelmed this evening. Good evening, sirs. Overwhelmed.
Can somebody hear us?
Yes.
I'm hearing him.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. For all the argument and all, I just want to keep quiet and listen because I never know the name of the lady that anchored this. I think earlier, is it on Tuesday or Monday? I don't know.
Yes, Kashi.
Yes, I was the one who brought the suggestion that can Peter Obi work with Showore or can Showore work with Peter Obi and work with Igboro and Nnamdi Kanu. I was the one who brought the suggestion, and she said to me that very day that they will look onto that. Although that has gone outside. My own take here is this: if Showore want Nigeria to move forward the way he claimed, let's put our pride aside for now. In order for we to conquer those old cargo away from Nigerians, I call them old cargo because those people they have nothing to offer us. They believe in killing the country. They have nothing to offer us. Now that is for that. In order for we to maintain our integrity, if Peter Obi call Showore, I don't think if it's wrong, sir. Just to say, let's work together in order to move our country forward. I think that would be high level of integrity if he do that, because I know he's a kind of type that he listens to people very well. And secondly, we should let this argument go, Sasama. Let's begin to draw our analysis how we can campaign seriously for this man. That's why I'm using this statement. Can he meet Nnamdi Kanu that Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for him during when the time of campaign will come? Can he talk to Showore so that Showore will join the team as well? Can he talk to Igboro? So if we can get those three people, sir, I'm still standing on my ground. Peter Obi will win every state in Nigeria. I'm still standing on Peter Obi will win every state in Nigeria because every normal human being in Nigeria, they are tired of APC, they are tired of PDP. They need change from a different angle, not from the old cargo. Thank you so very much, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate your last word. Say every normal human being, but some people not come normal again because of poverty. Some people not come normal again because that's what the government wants. Some people are so confused that they don't even know what they want. And that's why they have this opportunity. That's why they are so sure that when you give them money, we know them. But the youth of today, this generation say, no, don't fuck with us. Sorry, I'm using the F word. Soroke, Sorososoke, I be what they call it. They say you don't dare us.
Sorosuke.
Sorosoke, thank you. They say you don't dare us. Because just 2 years ago, we came out to ask for good government. And what we got was bullets. Some people are still in jail as we speak, forgotten. Eh? You saw the man, one senator that went to take his daughter and another one poor boy from the street to London. If he has fixed Nigeria hospital, do you think he would have gone to London?
Just for kidney transmission. Oh God.
Would he have gone to London? Why don't let's just face it the way it is? That these people are playing with us, stealing our life. Do you know how much you are owing me, you, everybody here owing? The money they are borrowing with our names. Do you know how much? And the man just came up to tell you that, look, this oil is not even selling. They have finished the oil. Our refineries are not working. And one man is building refinery. Is the man bigger than Nigeria? Don't we have head? Or do we have coconut head? And somebody is telling us, look, we can change this narrative. Enough of this stealing. Let's save money. Let's cut down this extra money we are stealing and these extra expenses. We don't need it. Let's bring this country back. And some of us are still saying, no, no, because our head, not like suffer. Our head. Thank you, Joe. Let me go to let's go. You are back. Thank you. Let's go talk to us.
Thank you very much, Niger Watch. I thank you so much for today. Thank you for this wonderful platform. Yeah, for me, I don't have enough thing to say, but the only thing I want to say is, if it's possible, can we stop comparing Showore and Peter Obi, because it's causing a lot of distraction. You know, people don't want to take away their emotions for the love they have for whoever that they like. But now it's all about Nigeria, me and you, our people. As you said, because our parents have not been raped, that is why we are still seeing Nigeria as it works. It's not working. So the earlier we realize it, better for everybody. There is nothing wrong for Showore to call PeterObi. There is nothing wrong for PeterObi to call Showore. But right now, as it stands today, PeterObi has been tested for leadership. He has been a governor. He has given order. This man was in charge. I don't know him, but I know him through this particular platform. I watched news today. I saw how Nigerians were clamoring, begging INEC to extend registration. And INEC till today, they don't want to give any information. That is what we're supposed to be battling for. There's an opinion that INEC should allow every Nigerian that has NIN in the bank to use it as a means of identification so that they can be able to vote. This is where we need to put our pressure to, not to comparing Shewore and PeterObi. It's not going to lead us anywhere, because there are some forces that are using Shewore supporters to distract this movement. So we have to unite. The movement has started, and fight for this. It's for our own self. It's for the unborn Nigerians. We need to get it right. And I'm telling this man called PeterObi is here for a mission. He's not going to be around for a while. But the way I'm seeing it, when he ends this, he has ended it. And look at people that have spoken bad against this man. Ekweremadu spoke bad against him, that he's not going to win election before he traveled to UK. On his way to UK, come and catch him over there. He's in jail now, facing it. Look at this pastor, Baka, right? Something like that. Spoke against this man. And today, his adoration something has been closed. So you don't have to say bad words against anybody. And this
Even
man,
Wike said few things about it before election.
Right. I have been watching this man. He had never made a statement that condemned anybody. And anything this man said, he told you, go and verify. And I have been I have been researching about this man. Look at Wike. Upon all the things that PDP did to Wike, Wike is still discussing with this man. That will show you that this man, we need him, not because he's an Igbo man. He's a Nigerian, and he will start this change when he gets there. Thank you so much. Let's stop comparison. Let us work together. It will be all right.
Thank you, my brother. I don't know why some people are still comparing what they are saying. I just asked a simple question. The person you are comparing with this man, where is this person? Are people, because they say democracy is about the people. Are people clamoring for these persons, and few of us now come on air to say, no, this one that people are calling for, we don't like him? No. Before now, we stood for this person. He came on this channel. Before now, so Peter Obi came. It looked like it was just like a miracle. Everybody, Peter Obi, and everybody that have are against him. See what is happening to them. And he does not say, it's like Jesus Christ. He will still bless you and say, I love you.
I beg, make I say one thing, then I go come out, make other people come into the platform.
So what is our problem? Is it education? Is it exposure?
Yeah, leftist. Could I say one thing, then I've stepped down all the way so somebody else can come?
But what you are fighting for, go to other places and see how they live their life and see if Nigeria is actually working. God. Oh God, Joseph Sunday, please talk to us.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
I think you all have spoken well. You all spoke on your right. It is everyone's right to speak on what he believes on. It's everyone's opinion. What you believe on is your opinion. I think Obi is not bad. He's a good person, as we all have seen. They said, show me what you are, not tell me what you are. He has shown us this is who he is. But my support does not go to anybody, but to change our constitution. That is where my support goes to. One man cannot say when he becomes president, he will change our constitution. It's impossible. They said we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. Nobody can single-handedly convince the House of Assembly to change our constitution. If we all can channel our energy towards people we send to represent us in the House of Assembly, the changing of our constitution, it is workable. It can be changed. If people we send to represent us, we decide to put pressure on them to do what we send them to do, it is workable. The regional control we are clamoring about, what's it called? The state police we are clamoring about, the federal character that we are clamoring about, everything is workable on a new constitution. That is the system. Where you are now, I believe most of us here are in a developed society. It is not the person who is ruling that is a good person. It is the constitution of that country that make that person a good person, actually. Because if you put a criminal, for example, to come and rule Germany, where I am now, he cannot steal one kobo. Rather, he will work according to the system. Then take a president of Germany to go and rule Nigeria. He will be corrupt and he will steal a lot of money because the system is not there. That is example. For those who are telling us, don't worry, when Peter Obi get there, XYZ will be solved. We are deceiving ourselves. The momentum Buhari gathered in 2014 through 2015 is more than this.
Can I interject? I have a question for you.
Can I land? Even though you want to ask me 20 questions, I'm ready to answer. Can I land?
Very well.
Can I land on my thought?
Go ahead, sir.
The momentum Buhari gathered in 2014 through 2015 was more than this. It was in all nook and cranny of Nigeria. But today, where are we? We are in a mess. Buhari is now telling us that he was not aware that Nigeria was so devastated up to this extent. That is playing us, is telling us lies. You understand? That is because the system is not good. If the system is good, Buhari will work according to people that know Buhari many years ago, 1970 something, 1980 something. They were clamoring for him, old people that know him, that make people that are young to vote for him. He won the election. But today, where are we? Because of his antecedents in the past, they voted for him. Today, where are we? We are in a mess because only he cannot be a president and be a House of Assembly member and be the judiciary. These are arms of government. Even he cannot even control his minister because there are rules and regulations, because the system is not good, it's bad. It does not give him right to even control who he even nominated. Talk less of people that are duly elected like him. He cannot control them because the system is not there. So if we are telling us that some people make a statement that because Sowore does not believe in Obi mission, he cannot go and tell him to come and join. Does Kwakwaso believe in Obi mission? But we all are saying he should go and tell Kwakwaso to join him because we want vote. That is not our problem. Our problem is the constitution. I'm not against Obi. I'm not against Sowore. Anybody can come as a president of Nigeria. If the system is good, he cannot steal one kobo and he will rule us well. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. So
I beg, make an ask question, I beg.
No, somebody wants to talk. You just, whatever question you want to ask, keep it. He's still here. He will answer you. Me too.
Okay.
Me too. I listened to what he said. I don't want to take much time. That's why I don't want to start to reply him. He has right to his choice. So let me quickly call OVA. OVA, please talk to us because I say you're leaving.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, everyone. To quickly say my mind as regarding to this election, like so many other people have as well spoken, I feel say make we not allow any form of distraction at all because like the person when just talk just now before I did talk, so you know what you are talking about is not as if we don't know that the constitution has issues. But right now, somebody that cannot live well, that is hungry, that the system, that everything is not working for. What energy does the person have to put to those in House of Representative or whatever? See, when we get the person of Peter Obi down there, that is a success to us. You shouldn't be talking about we going after the House of Sin. If we have been able to do that when during the EndSARS, we would have achieved that from them. See, they are the same people as you know those we have in the presidency and all that. So that is not what we should be talking about now. We will have to channel our energy right now for the person of Peter Obi. Let him get there. That is the success. When we get the person of Peter Obi down there, then we can also channel our energy to individuals. There are people out there that can as well become senators, that can do things properly. So we channel the energy to follow every angle that needs to change. We understand that Peter Obi alone cannot do everything, but at least you have one. It's better than having none. So let's think and let's avoid every form of distraction. Avoid every form of distraction. The person of Sowore is somebody I so much. In fact, when during his campaign, I was one of those that I was talking to him directly. I was always asking questions on from my own point of view. So he's somebody that we know is good as well. So we shouldn't be talking about comparing whatever. The OB and the movement is what we have before us, and that is what everybody must put their energy for. That is my own opinion, and that is what I will encourage every Nigerian to do.
Okay,
Yes.
please just hold on a while. I have a caller on the phone that want to contribute. Please, Mr. Andrew, please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all. I was listening earlier in respect to Sowore and his comment. I think sometime back I did hear my opinion in respect to the guy, and if he raises a question of his sincerity, and it's unfortunate that he stooped so low to make such a comment, and his ambition or his genuineness will not be questioned by people, because PeterObi has not played dirty politics. They must give him that respect, that he has not played dirty politics at all. And even when he left PDP, he never said anything bad about them. He left and he left. Now, in respect to the topic, if he's going to embrace Tinubu or Atiku, should he win? Well, I don't think that that would be a good idea as far as I am concerned, because we've known from history or record that the people that we mentioned, they don't have the good of the country at heart. It's going to be very challenging for him, but I've always believed that he's going to make the right decision, and God will direct him to the right decision. As long as we, the people, go along with him and help to rebuild the nation. That is what I have. There are a lot of, if I was on the platform, I would have asked some of the panelists questions. But unfortunately, I'm not there. Hopefully, another time I will join. And let's keep the hope high. Let's keep the flag flying. We must not listen to these distractors that try to distract the mind of the people. And there's a change coming. The change has come. And let's believe it's a beginning, a new beginning for the nation. No system is perfect. And I'm going to address my Christian brothers that often think that there cannot be change in the country. Change is very possible. But some of this change cannot happen by prayer alone. They have to come out and they have to vote EMAS. Register and vote. So please, let's keep the flag flying. The man has credibility. Over and over, we said it before. And if we don't take this opportunity, I don't know what's going to happen next, to be honest. I really don't know. Thank you for allowing me to hear my view.
Thank you very
much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Obi, quickly round up.
Mr. Host, just to remind you, I've been here on the background, but I don't know if you know I'm here. I'm still here.
Hello.
That's Comrade Chidi, right?
Yeah, this is Comrade Chidi.
You are not on the background. You're already on the studio. I know you are here.
Okay.
So, Ovi, please quickly round up.
So just for me to quickly round up this, I want to encourage every Nigerian and all of us, those that are live watching and those that are here in the panelists, let's put our hearts together. Let's put our hands together and get Nigeria from these evil people. I must be sincere. All those false narratives that they are selling as regard to tribe or religion, we must not buy it at all. Let's engage the average Nigerian, make them to see the reason why they need to vote the person of Peter Obi. Those who are not getting it right, let's make them get it right. And those whom we cannot force, we cannot force them to do against their will. But I must assure every Nigerian that with the way the momentum is concerning the person of Peter Obi and concerning us taking power from this political cabals, nothing can be able to stop it. Nothing. And we have seen for ourselves. It is very glaring. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Ekwase on the comment section. You said Obi isn't a saint. He is one of them. He's still surrounded by them. He is negotiating with them as we speak. Ekwase, What do you expect Obi to do? To start insulting them? Insulting everybody like some others do? He's a politician. He has played this politics. He has been there. He knows everybody. And he's going to carry everybody along. Do you know how you kill a rat that is close to a clay pot? So that you don't damage the clay pot. So I leave you with this question. If you have a rat close to your clay pot and it's full of water, as the only water you have, how do you kill the rat close to your clay pot? Answer that. So on that note, I will call Mr. Chidi. Mr. Chidi, please talk to us. Hello, Chidi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Please talk to us. Your turn.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Talk to us, sir.
Okay. Once again, I welcome everybody. Let me begin with the contentions that has raised, around the Showere. For me, I've been too reluctant to push positions in regards to all conjectures as it revolves around Showere. Reasons are very simple. I live here in Texas, and I know he has his Sahara Reporter outfit in New York. I've been privileged to know Showere, even the days of activities. I didn't meet him in struggle, but I did knew he was once the president, University of Lagos. All during my time within the non-struggle, I didn't meet him. But that is not to say that. So I see him as a colleague, as a cadre in struggle, and I know he's very vibrant. I've also known that he has the heart of a man. So what led me to him was when before he came to America, when there was an attempted assassination on his life, and somehow he was smuggled out, and he was nearly exterminated. So all those things surrounding him is quite, is enough for you to say, okay, he has. And of course, all the things he's pushing around is good. But in all honesty, I don't know where we are drawing that comparison between him and Peter Obi. And the reason why I'm not always, too spontaneous to come and start being on defensive for him, because I know, to a larger extent, I know his antecedent. I'm not trying to demote him. So to me, it's appalling, alarming, horrific, and shocking for people to come and start pushing. I don't, in as much as I appreciate that he has good intention, but not to that point. I think you guys are over exaggerating things when it comes to, for instance, he's been on the street pushing for this, regardless of his approach, but he wasn't selling. Obi is not even doing, Obi is just telling you, I did this and that, So Obi is just a movement. It's like I keep saying, it's like a lambda function that is being triggered. For instance, Showore came and say, okay, I am agitating for revolution. He was categorical about it, and they used it against him. So, but Peter Obi never told you that I'm instigating revolt against this bourgeois. But that is working. It is even me and you that are saying this is a revolution. And I believe. So sometimes it's not about flexing muscle. It is not, it's a natural thing that comes. It's like a wave, a wind that comes. It's an idea that you cannot stop. I want to appeal to you guys. And most of you guys that are pushing these things don't even know him. You don't understand it. So even when I talk, you can't learn experience. You can only experience experience. I knew him. It's not like you guys are pushing him. I know he has intention, but if you really want to put all the metrics, if you understand, sometimes it's unfortunate that we look at things from the surface. You don't know what is beneath. And because of freedom of expression, people think anything you say holds. We will accommodate all opinions, try to harmonize it and forge ahead. But at the same time, most of those projections will not fly. It doesn't sell. Nigerians are not stupid, especially those who understand how these things work. I understand everybody. Sometimes you even go to the extent of forcing yourself because they say, okay, everybody have to talk. That's fine. But don't, and I appreciate that. That's freedom of expression. But I can tell you in honesty, I mean, that comparison we don't need it now. To me, as a person, I see it as a distraction. And that is why I'm very, very lackadaisical. I am reluctant to start pushing position because I know there's no basis for. And that is not to say that I've not known P2B from Adam, but there are metrics I'm using to, arrive to a logical conclusion. I know he's not doing anything, and the Nigerians are not fools. If Sowore has been in the forefront, championing this cause, and up to this point, it's okay. It's not about, let me say this, it's not about Luther. I know when I was in school, the only way we try to make the government, because we say, okay, the only way we challenge all those obnoxious policies is for us to be aggressive. And sometimes we risk our life. And of course, the end result, your guess is as good as mine. But it's not all about that. I know sometimes it can be stick. It can use initial bureaucratic bottleneck to try to send your message across. But sometimes it's not about this. Sometimes to be a man is not by complexity. Sometimes you have to be very, very simplified. Obi is not doing much, but his goodwill is fighting for him. So I will appeal in all sincerity that we should not leave issues and start tackling tissues. Some of these things are distraction. And again, let me unveil this truth. When it comes to Sowore, to the best of my knowledge, Sowore no dey carry lasso. So all this one you are saying, Sowore, it will be a surprise for me if Sowore will come and say, okay, let's work together. No, if Sowore is not in the front, he doesn't. That is his mentality. Sowore will not come and play a second. He doesn't like to do that. And I don't know why. And for people who are saying Sowore did not play any role to bring in Buhari, that is pathological lie. The kind of energy Sowore spent trying to demarcate Jonathan, what does that tell you? You understand? I'm not just saying it. I can give you facts. I can, and I'm even surprised that I'm being emotional to say this. For a very long time, I didn't want to start, but because I am having interest for P2B, not for any reason, because for once, I am seeing a man who is saying, go and rewatch that video when he was addressing PDP prior to their primary, and see the way he spoke. Even the big wigs within the video were shocking. There were decorum in the house. Nobody could even utter a word because what he said was so touching. So please, if you guys want to hear the truth, you should know that what you are trying to bring to
Mr. Chidi, the moderator is talking.
I'll be calling your name. Quickly round up because there are people waiting to talk before we round up. Look at the time we've spent some time.
Okay. So, like, I think my point is understandable. I was in the other forum when they were trying to analyze and say, okay, now that P2B, what if eventually he won? And don't we think that because he may likely not have enough majority to work for him to be on his side? And I'm telling them, I think we are just trying to arrive at the destination even before we begin the journey. You have to count one before you count two. To me, those things are misplaced priorities. When we get to that bridge, we cross it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, because we really don't have too much time there. Ayomi, please talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Just talk to us.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good
And
evening,
I
sir.
greet every one of you. And I really appreciate this opportunity. I've been on this program for a while now without joining you guys, but I've been trying to comment underneath and so. But
So
tonight
where
I
are you
feel like
calling us
maybe
from, sir?
I'm calling you from United Kingdom, London to be precise.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
thank you. First and foremost, this is my own opinion, personal opinion that I want to give on a certain issue. And this go on issue of Showore that was brought into the fold. And that's more reason why I'm trying to join. I'm a great, great fan of Showore because he's a fighter and he's a fighter for the masses. I'm never denying that. However, I'm in support of Peter Obi today. That does not take away who Showore is from me. Now, the moderator have said one thing earlier on that you will know if you are Peter Obi, you will never go to Showore, but because of what he have said. For me, I will go against that word because there is never a permanent enemy when it comes to politics. If you can go to Kwankwaso or what's his name, if you can go to Wike, he can go to anyone just to achieve the aim of like the last caller said, Showore, I've never met him, anyway, I contributed a lot during his struggle in 2019. I know who he is one way or the other by listening to him. He never carry last. Having said that, Peter Obi is a great politician compared to Showore. So there is a way Peter Obi can canvass Showore. It might not be on the first call because this young man is fighting for the masses. He was there during the court of Nnamdi Kanu. He was there for the child. It's a pain to him that he started the journey and now someone else wants to get the reward for it. I'm putting myself into his own personal condition. It's a pain to him. But it will be the job of someone like Peter Obi that it is not about whoever that wants to take the pride, but it's about the mission. It's about the mission of what you are craving for is what you want. I need you. I know Peter Obi can do that because the way I see that man too is a very gentle and God-loving man. I'm a Yoruba man, and I still support Peter Obi. And one of our panelists have said earlier and that only a rational human being will be talking of APC and PDP, like one of your presenter, what's his name? I was even surprised about that. So, not to cut the long story short, the reason why, can I say this? If Peter Obi have been with PDP and he lost the ticket, I'm telling you that this movement will start and it will be for Showore. But the reason why it is for Peter Obi now is because it's been there before, it has been proven. That is the exact reason why the movement shift. It's not about Labour Party. It's not about anything. It's about Peter Obi on what he has said. And no one has ever disputed it that say, go and verify, someone come back. I don't know if anyone of you seen a video whereby he said he bought a 50-pound shoe from Marks and Spencer, or where did he bought, and a lady went in there to go and verify, and it was $49.99 or something like that. So all this is a track record that can never be pushed away. So Showore is saying it. He knows he can do it. But he is the only one for now that knows within himself that he can do what he's saying. but someone who is saying it and is proving it. That is why the youth fall on that. So because of that, I would rather prefer that I would not want anyone to get to. Instead, we can use our method, our platform to implore him as well that, you know what, we are all fighting the same cause. So if you can help us, Peter Obi is just fortunate. Is this your struggle? Someone can do that. That is the way I see it on that area. Then in the aspect of the main topic, that maybe Atiku and others can come to Labour Party, or whoever wants to come can come down there. What I can say is that if the head is rotten, everything is rotten. If the head is good, everything will be good.
Okay.
If I can make, in conclusion, I will implore everyone that is supporting Peter Obi, because this I've noticed. Please, I don't want anyone to portray Peter Obi or to support Peter Obi because you are an Igbo man or because he's an Igbo man. Please, this is affecting a lot of Southwest people. I am saying this because I know what I've done in Ogun State there on my own little way to convert people about Peter Obi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Before I call on Andrew and another Andrew IKP, because they are the only two persons left before we round up. I want to quickly meet you up, the last speaker. You just made mention of reward. I want to let you know that nobody started politics. Politics has been there. Politics has been there, moving progressively, and everybody is playing their own politics. So for anybody to have the impression that somebody started this struggle and another person is taking the reward, Peter Obi is not on the revolution course. It's the people that is revolution. A true revolution starts from the people. It's not you that asks, you won't ask the people to start it. The people will get tired. That's a true revolution. They'll be so frustrated that they have no other choice. They want to kill themselves for the change to take place.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Please, just let me, you talk. I will give everybody time to talk. I'm just trying to correct that impression that there's nothing like somebody starts something, there's another person taking the reward. Peter Obi is not in ACC.
I get your point, but you are missing my own point.
I just, no, that thing was so strict that you can see comments. You can see the comment on that very matter that Peter Obi is lucky. No, he's not lucky. He has been there as a governor. He has proved himself. He was a governor before of a state. And the way he governed, as bad as Nigerians and his cabinet and his House of Assembly, the way people are talking, he was still able he still was able to save money. Let me finish, sir. He was able to save money, which is on track record. He was still able to work on the education. Another Brown came from whether 20-something to number 1 in WAEC.
Just give me a minute, sir. Let me make a comment to that. I need the ability of Obi. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
I never for once dispute the ability of Peter Obi. I've heard a lot about what he has done, but you have got my message right.
All right, thank you. You condemned something I said, and I'm still standing on what I said, sir. I said, if I am Peter Obi, I said, if I am, it's a personal matter, it's a personal opinion. If I am Peter Obi, it's not me that will go and be soliciting for a man that does not believe in my vision to join me. Because if this man believes in my vision, if he's truly fighting for, I am a human rights activist like him. Maybe you don't know. What we want is the best and change. If I am championing a cause of change, and at a time somebody comes up at a time, and everybody around me, I am seeing, even some of my supporters are now saying this man is good based on what he has done. What is my position? If I'm truly wanting change for this country, would I join the youth? I don't want to talk too much because I have a lot to say, too much to say. Because what we want is change. And somebody just said, even if we bring Jesus Christ, somebody just said, this is how we, yes, it was Joseph. Let me quickly address that too. It was Joseph that said, Sunday Joseph, yes, that said, even if we bring Jesus Christ to rule Nigeria, Nigeria will still not work because we need to change the constitution. How do we change the constitution? Is it by saying it? That this is how we portray Buhari and Buhari today? No, sir. Buhari was toppled into power. He didn't win the election. Do you know that? The Kabah brought him to punish Jonathan. And all these problems started with Buhari coming. Before he came, there was problem. Jonathan saw the war. He knew everything. He said, no. That the blood of Nigeria, does not divide I don't know how he used the word. No, he did not, he's not worried because he saw what that's how Boko Haram all came. He was planted, he didn't win nothing. And somebody say it's antecedent. That period was against him. Many people was against him. Because if you really go to his antecedent, he's a Muslim fanatic, how he be today. This is what I said before. I said all these things, what is going to, the moment he came, he removed all the armory in Benin back to North. Why did he do that? Are you supposed to put everything in the North? Obasanjo decentralize it. He came up, remove everything. What's he dragging for? Put everything back to the North. Why? Same way he took everything back. We said it before. If you really know politics, see, it's not by just coming to talk. Or I'm a APC and PDP. If you want this country to be better, please, let's open our eyes and say the truth. Follow history. Follow history. Why did they rule history from school? From secondary school, you have history. They'll tell you why you talk about government, why this government failed, why this one, what do you think? You brainstorm, why did they remove it? You think people are not seeing what is happening in that country. You are yet just talking. If you know what is happening in that country, you'll be talking. That country is finished. Very soon. You don't see the war. And you are still supporting one of these people. You refuse to see. You are collecting money, eating. They are giving you to eat and they will hang you. You think they don't know what they are doing. They will give you, come and eat, and they will hang you with it. Let's open our eyes and see. Go and read books. Go and read books. Open your eye. Nobody's a daft. Read books. Open your eyes. Compare. Why is it like this? Why is it not like this? Why is it like this? Why is it not like this? Why are unqualified people in power? Why? Why you pick somebody that does not know how to do this? You give him the portfolio.
It's tribalism. Tribalism.
Why? Don't you ask questions? Can't you ask yourself questions? Are we all daft? Who are we? Do you know how many brethren have left Nigeria? Qualified doctors, engineers, running away. And yeah, we are talking. Look at when I hear some people talking, you're right, but I feel ashamed. Honestly, I feel ashamed. Is it the youth that want change? The youth that want change are the one on the streets. Go and join them in the street. Go and tell them this you are saying here and listen to what they will say to you. You don't come on social media to start talking. Go to the street. The youth that want change, nobody give them money. Nobody give them shishi. They are the one on the street. And these are the voters. INEC is having crash today. We should be demanding INEC to have indefinite registration as a Nigerian. Wherever, some of us are in abroad. I'm not more in Nigeria. If you don't know, I'm not more in Nigeria. Some of us in abroad. Do you go to queue for voters card in abroad? Come on now, who are we? Do you queue? What is wrong with us? Do you queue where you are? Do you queue? How does this work there? You keep to come and be playing personal politics. I love this person. I want this person. Except by loving this person. We are talking of let's take back the country. A country that once was a giant that has money. Where are the money? Where are the companies? What is happening? Can't you think? Why is it like this? And you're still clamoring to some of these people? I blocked somebody that insulted me when I said I am a human rights activist. He said, human rights activist without a voter's card. I blocked him. If you are listening to me, I blocked you because if you don't know, I'm a member of those civil society. And if you want me to bring videos of our antecedents, I'm not talking on media. When I say I know show will read too much, I know what I am saying. I don't want to start talking here. We know so many activists too that are there that the government is also using to destroy the status quo because they want favor. We know them. They're activists. They collect money. And they come to fight for the people. At the end, you will not hear from them. At the end, they become politicians. And you see them holding portfolio, they have nothing to offer. I blocked that person. I have never blocked anybody before. If you are something, I don't know your name, I blocked you. You don't insult me. Okay? But today I'm becoming very hard on people. You don't just come and insult people. If you want to say what you want to say it and give evidence. This Peter Obi that I say, go and verify. Anything he says, say go and verify. Who else has done it? All the accusation online. Why can't people just tell people, go and verify and bring your hand? There have been series of accusations on several of us. Can you say, go and verify? Is true or not? Eh? This is a man that will tell you, go and verify. Anything you say, go and verify. We'll tell you, I'm not just saying it. This, I think, what we should do. I did this during my time. He's just talking of what he has done, what he thinks should be we should do. He has not said anything wrong about anybody. Then you will open your mouth and be saying, is this? Why is he doing that? Who are you? What have you done? Who are you? According to Wiki, who is your father? Oh, okay. Let me call on Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew, please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening. You've taken some of my words out of my mouth, lefties. So I have nothing to say again. But I want for the gentleman, respectfully, sir, who said Shore started something, and someone else is getting the rewards. We have you on record saying that. However, we can say things and say it amiss. I'm going to give you some of my time, maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute, sir, respectfully, if you would like to withdraw that comment, sir.
It depends on how you guys understand my message. I'm not saying someone is getting the reward. What I'm saying that Showore was the one that started the movement saying revolution, not what is going on.
Okay,
Don't get
so
me wrong.
I'm going to interject you there. So the word revolution is the word revolution is before most of us were even born. That had its own revolution. So saying Showore started a revolution, it's still out of place. That's the point. And like what Chidi said, Showore should not be. We should not use it to distract what is actually going on. But that comment alone, it's respectfully, it's insultive to a lot of people. I have to be honest with you, because before Showore came into limelight, we have people like Gani Fawaimi, we have people like Fela, we have people like a lot of people who have fought for the struggle of this country to be better. So while we will respect him as a person, it shouldn't be put on a scale where it doesn't belong. Respectfully, the country belongs to every one of us, and every one of us is fighting for it, but in our own little way. And we shouldn't bring him in. Like I said, I have a very high reservation about him. I don't know much about him, but the few things I've heard, I have my reservation. But I'm not going to come on the stage to talk about him. I don't do that. Like I said, if we are doing anything, the overriding objective is to be just and fair to everybody. So I would still give you that one chance, because we have you on record for you to retract that statement, sir, because it's insulting.
I don't know how you are taking it far. I don't know why you are. I don't know why you are insisting of this platform.
Okay, please hold on. I have somebody on the line that wants to contribute. Yes, please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, sir. God bless you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. May God bless everyone. Thank you, sir. Are you hearing me, sir?
We are hearing you. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. There's something and I want Nigerians to know. You see, the time of Omoyere Showore, everybody can pay for Omoyere Showore. We will know as we spend money. That love was there. Even though tonight, the love is still there. We know Omoyere has been doing many things for Nigeria, leaving his family and everything, fighting for everybody in Nigeria. We know. But this time, it has changed. And the youth now, because they want something Obi did. Omoyere were fighting outside, which Obi was fighting inside, talking to the youth, going to different programs, let the youth know, say, look, this future is in your hands. See. You understand? That's what Obi was doing. Inside, he was doing different programs. They were inviting him. It was open in Nigeria's eye, was open the eye. But Omoyere Showore was doing Nigeria. Look, let us take this power from these people. He was doing something like an army. You understand? But Obi was doing his own as a gentleman inside the house. He was walking inside the house with the youth. The youth now see the light. Was saying the youth says, look, see the way you can make this, see the way you can take over your country, see the way you can take over, we can do it like this. But when many people did not know, but Omoyere Showore was doing his own outside, fighting for the people they will beat Omoyere Showore. We really know about those things. We love this guy. But there was something I want people to know. Omoyere Showore, I want to beg them. I'm saying it again now. He should bring his ego down, number one. Omoyere Showore don't want to bend down for anybody. Okay, during the time of our last president, PDP, Junanta, they want to give Omoyere Showore something to do. He refused. Okay, during this APC, the same thing, he refused. No, you can't refuse. Why can't you not take that position? Let Nigeria see you, that the way you walk in that position, or because you are saying the truth, they have thrown you out, or because of that tone, they didn't want to work with you. Nigeria will really know, say, no, this guy already fight. The truth is there, but you don't want to take any position for anybody. Okay, look at Peter Obi now. If Omoyere Showore said it that time, if Omoyere Showore don't work with Peter Obi this time, because the whole youth, they believe on Peter Obi now. There's something Brother Omoyere Showore supposed to do now. He's going to call the OU, say, nah, we say people want to work with Peter Obi. I'm supporting you people, my brother. Omoyele Shore, Nigeria will ever remember Omoyele Shore forever.
Yes, thank
I'm
you.
saying it.
Thank you.
But if he didn't do that one, NASA, oh, the truth, if Omoyele have, for example, 100 over 100 before, now it's now 50 over 100. I still love this guy. I still love Omoyele Shore today. He has suffered for us. They are great ministers. I still love that love is still there. But for me now, I'm a friend of Omoyele Shore. But as for me now, I'm supporting Peter Obi, my brother. Because the Bible says, follow one rule. We see this guy, Peter Obi. Anybody that is condemning Peter Obi now, say that man, they are finding one way to say this guy he has some bad influence for here. He has some bad for why is he talking to this one? Why is he talking? No, you know the life of Jesus Christ. He walked with the sinner. He taught to the sinner. He bring them back to himself. He didn't say because this one is a sinner, because this one I don't want to talk to him. No, this is the way Peter Obi is going now in Nigeria. He talked to everybody. He make a one statement. He said once the head is good, he said the whole body will go good. That is true. Why did he make that statement?
Thank you.
He said if I don't collect Nigerian money, my wife doesn't collect Nigerian money, my children doesn't collect Nigerian money. He said other people that work under you, they will be afraid of you. He said to change this corruption in Nigeria, he said it's a very simple something. And which I believe in that man.
Thank you.
I want to use this opportunity to beg sir, to beg Omoyele Shore, please, sir, we are begging you. We don't neglect you. Please go and work with Peter Obi. God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Monday Omoro Dio, you say you've been calling me. I've not been picking. Monday Omoro Dio, I don't know the number you are calling. Yes, I don't know the number you are calling. Really.
This is Andrew. I'm still waiting.
Yes, yes, Andrew. I know you are there. I know. Just hold on. Monday, the number you are calling may not be my number. In Nigeria Watch, we have the main number belonging to Nigeria Watch. If that one you are calling, that is not my number. That is Nigeria Watch platform number. And anytime Elvis is online, you can call that. But anytime online, let me put the number I use. Anytime Kashi is online, Kashi also have her number. And anytime Per Monday is online, Per Monday also have his number that he used. So we all have different number. If only you can just know each person's number. Like if I'm online, this is the number screen now that you call that I will be able to pick. But if all of us were online, you can call any number, whether this or that, we know we are together because we all don't live together. So as such, we don't use one number. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Andrew, go ahead. Please just forge forward. Mr. Ayomi.
I will forge forward. I'll forge forward.
Mr. Ayomi has explained himself.
Yeah, this is Andrew IKP, not the Andrew. I think the Andrew has spoken already.
No, he has not.
I'll soon round up. Don't worry, Mr. Let me yield the floor to you. Don't worry. Lefties have said most of the things I want to, so there's no point of
please, quickly.
Okay, very quickly. My beloved Nigerians listening and watching this program, I just want to quickly remind us of something, that together we can achieve whatever we want to achieve. In 2020, after Oshomole and Obaseki fell out with each other, and the Edo people said, wherever Obaseki went, that was where they were going to go. If it was Labour Party, whatever party, that end of year party that Obaseki would have come under, Edo people would have followed him. That is the same momentum that is going on right now. I want to quickly say this. There's this notion that people have that if you belong to the ruling party, you have all the advantage, that you can manipulate your way into power. That was the notion that Ize came with to dislodge Obaseki from APC so that he can take the ticket because he belonged to the ruling party and thereby clinch the
governorship seat of Edo State, but it did not work. So let us put our efforts together and collectively work. We can be able to dislodge these groups of people. We can. People said we were on the wrong path then. People laughed at me. How can you, APC, the almighty APC, how can that work? They are the ruling party. They are going to do this. But we told them that Edo not be Lagos. Now, Nigerian is not for the cabal. Nigerian is not for PDP or APC. You know, I was a fan of Showore. I still love him and I respect him. But right now, all of a sudden, my mind just said, hey, go for this guy. My spirit aligned with him. When he left PDP, there was this comment that was circulating all over the places that he left PDP because it is not a party that will help him achieve how to move Nigeria forward. And so he had to go to a different place. I don't know if anyone can hear me because it looks like I'm talking to myself. But in summary, hello?
We are hearing you clearly.
Okay, thank you so much.
This is how we operate here, so we'll give you the floor to talk.
Thank you so much. So, once again, I'm only just saying that we can actually achieve this fight, and I'm also want to say that I'm not trying to be sounding tribalistic, but I want to say that I'm so proud and happy that I come from a region that is championing this cause, and this region has never championed a cause that fails. We champion the cause for independence. We champion the cause to becoming our own region. We champion the cause to fight against the British when they came in the 1800s. And we are going to win this cause. I strongly believe that. I'm going to employ all my resources. I'm going to talk to everyone I can talk to. And I believe that we can win this cause. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We have a caller immediately. Let's hear from this person. Caller, please. Good evening, good morning, good night, depending on where you are calling us from. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Canada.
Okay, Tony from Canada. Talk to us.
Okay. Can you hear me all?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a member of AAC and Mushure 2018 in South Africa.
Okay.
We stay in the same hotel. He knows me. They should say Anthony Okechuku. Our PA is my personal close friend. My father died in 2018. They had to wait for me to fly back to South Africa. They want me to meet him. I met one-on-one with him. I took pictures with him. We discussed because we were mobilizing people. They know I know people a lot in South Africa then, so that we can, we are in diaspora, so that we can make a plan on how to support him. But there's something I want us to know. Anything God gives us, anything God gives for us is called choice. Choice. God He leaves us to make choice of whatever we want for ourselves. I bet you before God and mine, Peter Obi is God sent this period. And if we lose it, it's going to be. I'm very close to Shore. I'm very, very close to Shore. I will beg Peter Obi or whosoever how they can collaborate to pick up this country, Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria, but I want to come back home one day. You know what I mean? So I will beg us to not lose this chance. For PeterObi, without campaigning, people are saying PeterObi obedient. This is God sent. We should be obedient to what God sent to us now. All my prayer is for Shore and other parties to collaborate and take this country from this cabals so that we can go forward to make sure things go well for that country. Because we have kids overseas. They want to come to their father's house now. And I have kids here in Canada. They don't even know how Nigeria looks like because they are saying kidnapping. I don't want to risk and bring my kids there or me even come home often. If I come, I stay. Nobody knows when I stay. I stay 7 days. I run away again because of security reasons. So we need to take this thing from the cabals. I'm begging God to touch Shore's heart to believe that this is a choice that God wants. This time, he should just join Peter Obi. I love Shore. I love his effort. I love his power. I love his not coming down for anything. For him to go to Kano court case, it shows that he's supportive of the Eastern people too. It's not about Igbo, Yoruba, whatever. He wants the good for the country. He should just come into, he should use this mean to come into the country, come into the politics with them. He could be an advisor to Peter Obi. Who knows? You know what I mean? So he should just please, God should touch his heart for him to collaborate with Peter Obi, and they should take the country from the cabals so that we can have peace when we even come home or come back home to settle things and bring investors home so that we can grow the country better. So that's my point. I'm not saying Shore has not done, he has done a lot for the country. We are not saying he's my very good, take pictures together, we drink in the same hotel room. He's a very good guy, friendly. He's not pompous, you know, he draws everybody closer. So I wish he could hear me. I'm begging in this period to please collaborate with him. If he's not the president, who knows? Maybe in the next 8 years. He's still young, he can take over from the next person, you know?
Thank you, my brother.
Just join them now. So that this country can be better for us.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's my whole point. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I've been calling your old Nigerian number over 30 minutes. It's when you put in this new number now I had to get you.
Yes. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Is wonderful. You spoke like a real Nigerian youth that want change, because you know this person. You stay with him. You see. Why some of us that are on just social media hearing of him here want to fight us? See. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I know now. I was with him. We took picture. If they ask me anytime, I'll bring out the picture where we were together in the hotel room in South Africa in 2018 when we were campaigning for him. You know.
All right. Thank you, sir.
He's a good guy. He's a sweet boy.
Thank you. We have another caller now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, right. I lost that caller. Oh, I lost that caller now. Okay, caller, maybe you have to come back. No problem. No problem. We just need to continue. Okay, we have another caller. Okay, thank you. Caller, please tell us where you're calling us from.
My brother, I'm very sorry, my brother, that I'm calling the wrong number.
Okay, it's all right. Thank you. You can go ahead. Is that Omar audio thereabout?
Yeah. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, Omar audio. Go ahead, please.
My brother, so I am very, very grateful for understanding me, because I'm calling since I don't even know that I'm calling the wrong number.
It's not wrong number, sir. It's not wrong number. Just that number is not available on this program right now. It's not a wrong number.
Okay, now I know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My brother, I beg, I just want to contribute give a little contribution to those who always talk about the Constitution and others. You know, the man that God sent to this that is triggered all the Nigeria youth mind now. Is God sent. He's not doing this thing by his own power. God speak through this very man. You understand me? So if we can be able to forget about the Constitution first, when this man get to power, God will engineer him to do something reasonable for all this Constitution of a thing, because we all forget that any constitution that Nigeria have is a flexible constitution, because it can be able to be amended. Any constitution that is not good to Nigeria, we already is in our law that we must change it, because we use flexible constitution. So any constitution that is not good for Obi is not Obi do something through God, because anything he do is God commandment. Because this man that is in London, now do you know how Peter Obi is weeping about this man? So he doesn't care who speak nonsense about him or not. He's a God sent to people's life. If we miss this very man now, to get this man back again, it will be very hard. You understand me? We should forget about the Constitution first, because I know many of them come to this platform to use this Constitution to wipe away many people's mind. The Constitution is not the first thing now. God will make Obi do something reasonable when he gets to that stage.
Thank you very much.
I'm very grateful for your contribution.
Thank you.
God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the same mind I have. Let him get there first, and then you will know if things will not change. Constitution will not change himself. It is somebody that will also force the constitution, force things to work and change every parameters. Yes, caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I'm calling from America. I'm almost weekend.
Okay, you are the comment section.
I'm calling from America. Yes.
Yeah, I saw you.
So happy, so happy.
You are the one that made me put this number on the line. I saw your message.
Yes, so happy. That's I can listen. Everybody's happy. I'm in LA. Everybody's happy. Like I have to, the only thing Nigeria have given me is the voter's card. I kept it safe. You know how I kept it safe? I went to the bank in Nigeria to do a transaction. The only idea I have as a youth then was my voter's card. I took it to America. And I kept it to my, in my box. I know it will be important one day. One day, you as a black man or a Nigerian in abroad, you're a suspect. Big time. I'm not lying to you. You're a suspect. But I love my country. I'm so braggadocious, like I'm from Nigeria. You know what? You're not gonna give me anything. My best friend today, who made me come to America, is from Kano. The politicians are all they are trying to do is to divide us. When Peter Obi came to Anambra State, let me tell you guys, it's business as usual. When things started changing, everybody's eyes open. The difference is clear. The woman that was the deputy, governor then, the theater son. The grandkids are with me in America then. You get it? They speak the truth. Obi, despite, the woman was the first executive governor. People don't know because they impeached the man. This guy keep telling me about this man. I didn't know. I was with them chilling in LA. But down the line, what people don't know, they say no structure. Who are the structure? Is we.
No furniture.
They don't understand.
They are waiting for chair.
Around. Yeah, it will pain you. I will feel it. You will feel it. Every other person will feel it.
Thank you,
Look
bro.
at what this man is saying. Yeah, I so much appreciate what you guys are saying. What my last comment is that we're gonna come together. I'm just keeping every contact I see on. I'm keeping it as soon as I come in, calling, see what nobody's. They will see this, bring money here or the other. Everybody's looking for where to donate the money or where to contribute. Nobody cares.
You see,
because we want change.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
We are just waiting for that place to put the money. I'm from it. Yes. My state is the worst in
thank you very much.
Sir.
Yeah, thank you. And he just made mention of something that everybody waiting to donate. And do you know that this same Mr. Go and Verify has never been interested in nobody's donation? If you were to be others, they would have given account out since for donation. Put your money. Am I saying yes? Put your money. If we were to be ordered to have this movement, people, everybody clamoring. Now, sis, account will not come out. Or you're going to put money so that we can be campaigning. Have you heard Mr. Obi? Do you know how many people have contacted me to say, how do I contribute? I'll tell the person, please just hold on. I have no verifiable, no Mr. Verify. I have not got a verifiable account yet. Nobody has. Labour has not come out with this account. He has not come out with this account. So I cannot say pay money to any account. When there's a verifiable account, I can give it out. It's not my money. People are asking. People are calling. And yet, we are still saying that. We will not know what we talk. If I never bring a card come and say more than they put money. I'm using myself as an example. I'm not saying I will do it. I beg, let me go back to the panelist. ECBD, talk to us, start 23. I like when you talk.
Thank you so much. Good evening, good morning, good anywhere you are. I've been listening to the program. I've been trying so hard to get in, but you know, it's always a very interesting panel. So nobody wants to leave. So
ECBD, let me quickly meet you up. Though we'll soon be rounding up. Now that you came, you just enter witchcraft meeting of Nigeria work. Look at the time here. You want to be a witch?
No.
You don't want to be a witch for Mr. Obi? We have a witch for Mr. Obi tonight. Okay, hold on. We have a caller.
Okay.
Okay, caller, please talk to us. Tell us where you're calling from. I know you called before. Hello. Hello, caller. Is he having network problem? Oh, connection is from Nigeria. Oh no. You see? Everybody talking since we hear you. Now, Nigeria connection. When I mention witchcraft, now they block them. Call ended. So please go ahead. If you have the opportunity of calling back, we are here.
Okay, yes. So thank you again. So now, you know, I've been listening to what people are saying, very interesting conversation and everything. Shore, I think some of his supporters were here and they made the place heat up. It's good. It's good to support, you know, whoever you feel like. Everybody have. It's hard for you to see someone that will tell you they don't like Shore, but it's just that it's not. You know, you just need. I think when you see someone that has done more homework and more that has more experience, that is more prepared, you just know, you know. So Shomori has all these good intentions. It's very good. We support that, but you know, it's also about you know, understanding, you know, the most important aspects of leadership. You have to be mild tempered. You have to be, you know, you don't need to always because you see the kind of impression is given to some people is that you know, so what if you get there? Does it mean that if somebody does something you don't like, you're just going to lock that person for 50 years? You know, because we might be saying that see, he's talking against politicians, but don't forget that it's not only politicians that are our problem or our, you know, sometimes politicians here, they are the majority of our, you know, problems, but there are still people that you just have issues with. So how will you deal with people in that kind of a situation, you know? So Peter Obi have showed it over and over again. I'm not trying to compare them, but I'm just saying that there are some constructive criticisms that Showore can kind of just observe and or, you know, just accept and, you know, build himself a bit more. The good thing is that he has age on his side, so even in the next 8 years or whatever, he can still come out and he will still not be too old, you know. So but what I would just say is that for Peter Obi, the man has he has really, I'm not just saying it because I'm supporting him. I've just observed him. I'm not, you know, I didn't jump immediately on his, you know, campaign or start talking, you know, campaign or, you know, supporting him. But after some time, I observed him. I discovered the man has really worked on himself in a kind of way. Like it has taken.
Please, just hold on a while. We have a caller. Please, caller.
Okay.
Tell us where you're calling from and tell us your name.
Good evening. My name is Osapawa.
Okay.
I'm calling from Jen.
Oh, Mr. Asapawa. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, bros.
It's good morning here. Yeah. Welcome, bros.
Oh,
yes. Now midnight we day. Now which meeting with me are they do so you won't be which?
Not true. Sorry.
Wait, answer me first. Osapawa, you won't be which for Peter Obi?
I already take the wish.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, take your wings and fly. Fly. Go ahead.
Okay. My my comment go like this. Number one, there was one of your panelists that was complaining that Oshowore made his comments before Peter Obi joined the Labour Party. You know, sometimes before they will come and say something and publish it out on the air, they have to verify some certain things. According to Obi, when he mention anything, say go and verify. Mr. Peter Obi joined the Labour Party on the 27th of May. Why Oshowore make the comment on the 14th of June. That
my brother, thank God say verifiable evidence in the internet. You know when some people they argue, some people they tell us say make the statement before. No, me, I don't get that power.
So, you know, so that is the simple truth of it, you know. Then I know that I want Peter Obi to work with Oshowore too. But on this we are stronger now, where everyone is clamoring for Peter Obi, you know. Because sometimes I know that Peter Obi is a gentleman and is a respectful man. If Peter Obi can still meet Wike criticize Peter Obi even before they do their primary, and even before when Peter Obi was still in the PDP. So when he still leave, the same thing. So if he can still meet Wike, at least let it try and still meet Oshowore, so that for everyone to carry everyone along to win this struggle, you know.
Thank you.
So for me, that is my submission, you know.
Thank you.
Please, you have to tell your panelists before they will put anything, they should check it first. If they forgot, they should check it in the internet before they will publish it out.
You know why we know
Make I ask this question.
You know why we know the two worry these people. When they talk am, you will hear them now. Sure, you don't call to verify them, to correct them.
Yeah.
Like me, waiting me no they show off, me no go talk am. Even if I talk am, I go tell you say I'm not this sure. But somebody say they sure, you they listen. Now you don't correct, and I don't see comments say the same thing and the dates and all that. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Make a quick take this on that call. Thank you. Another caller day. Tell us where they call us from. Good morning from my side.
Hello, my name is Chooks. I'm calling from London.
Chooks, okay, your time and my time now, just small difference. You know, so now midnight today, so you know what's happening for midnight. You ready to join us for PeterObi?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Fly on.
I've been listening, and I've listened to a lot of callers and a lot of argument. But my take in it is that this is politics. Yeah. Saore might not really mean anything bad, but he just wanted PeterObi to come to his side instead of going to Labour. Because if he really hate PeterObi, he wouldn't be saying, why don't you come to our party? You understand? And on PeterObi's side, PeterObi is open for everyone. You know, if you watch what his campaign manager or vice presidential candidate said, he said that they are still consulting, they are still meeting other parties. You understand? So I don't think that should actually be this same argument. You know, I think the most important thing is, you know, advising them to start setting up structure. I can understand that, you know, they have a lot of followers, but look at what happened in the state. Labour didn't actually make, you know, any impact there, which they would have done if there is, you know, on the ground campaign and things like that. So some people are saying that he cannot just be the president that he needs, like, you know, senators and all that, which is true. So I believe that if we channel our energy in getting all those things done, instead of arguing about what Oshowore said and what he didn't say and all that, I know at the end of the day, you know, Oshowore will come round, and I know PeterObi will still talk to him. If you look at PeterObi, you know that he's not somebody that bears grudges, you know. He's open to talk. After everything Wike said, he still went and meet Wike. So what of Oshowore? Oshowore didn't even say half of what Wike said. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it will pay more, just like what you said a few minutes ago, that some people will be asking the bank account and all that. I've been asking that as well, and I haven't had anything, which I think that the money is needed because the structure they are talking about is something that should, they should start building. You understand, so they actually need that money to start working immediately. So let's, to be honest with you, yeah, I'm really touched the way Nigerians are handling this because everybody, like some of us that live abroad, we have kids, yeah, we want our kids to come to Nigeria, but not that there are no people in Nigeria, understand that, but, when you just come in, it looks like a target, and nobody wants to bring his children down to Nigeria and something happens or anything, you understand? So a lot of people are so emotional about it and are ready to, do whatever it takes, legally to make sure that these things work. You understand? So I think we are making a lot of progress. And even on Twitter and all that, there's a lot of progress and you could see that it's something that will work. So let's just hope and pray that everybody comes around, instead
All
of
right.
much argument.
Thank you.
Let's just,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think this is going to be my last caller for today. I'm not going to take no more call because I should be rounding up. So callers, please postpone the calls for tomorrow. I'll be coming on 6 o'clock Nigeria time tomorrow. Maybe another topic. But for today, call, no more calls. So let me face the panelists so that we can round up. Somebody was speaking. Please quickly round up. Is CBD, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Please round up for Mike and Midwest. Then who Charles and Emeka we can now round up, please.
Okay,
Very
okay,
brief.
yeah.
I need to go to sleep now.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, that is I think the most important thing is just that yeah, they should be there coming together and everything, but also people should learn to look at the bigger picture, and just create alliances and all these supporters. They should not lose focus, because it seems like people have lost focus now. They are seeing people are mentioning here even today that Peter Obi came and collect what somebody worked for. So it's making people looking like they are forgetting. So all of a sudden, people like all these corrupt old politicians that have, siphoned, and it means now that those people are no longer the focus. Now we are looking at petty because of somebody's, his supporters are in the same demographic with your own people. So we are losing focus. Let us not
All
lose
right.
focus.
Thank you.
And start
Thank you.
fighting each other.
Yes, we just, is in every situation, you must have people that will come up and you need to address them also. You don't just keep them quiet and allow them to just say whatever they like because they can talk. So we are
Yes.
not losing focus. We are not really losing focus. We are still
No,
on
I'm
point.
actually mostly referring even more to the Sowore supporters because they are the one
No,
that seem a little
they are
bit
not losing
more
focus.
angry.
They are not losing focus. They are not losing focus. They are always still pushing forward, which they have the right to. And so many of them will also, just like few are already saying for now, they are supporters, but now they've seen what is happening. They are joining the Rescue Nigeria team. Since Sowore is not what everybody's making rounds for now, I don't hate him. If it's him, I will be talking about him right now because we are looking at the youth, what they are saying, what they're asking for, what Nigerians are asking for naturally without giving them shish. So that is why we are here. We are following every antecedent on the street, on the social media, everywhere. So we are not losing focus. So thank you very much. Mike, please quickly talk to us.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. I just wanted to touch on the Sowore Obi thing. My advice to Obi followers is I don't think it's productive to think by belittling Sowore it will elevate Obi. But I think both men are good men Both men deserve to be president. There's no question about that. But if we have to look at who has actually done more sacrifice as far as on behalf of the Nigerian people, because I've known Sowore since the 90s. I think things that he has done. The guy has actually done a whole lot more sacrifice on behalf of Nigerian people than any other politician that is out there right now. And I'm not saying that necessarily automatically make him more qualified than anyone else. That's not the point. But I don't think it make any sense at all for people to start belittling Sowore just because they want their guy to be president or to come up. And I also think people need to cultivate wisdom, because sometimes campaigning politics is not like boxing or any other kind of campaign competition. In politics, sometimes when you think you want to support your guy and you think it's by insulting another person will actually help you gain support, that's not the way politics works. What you need to do if you want to gain support is actually appeal to the other side. I know some Yoruba people that are, like 2 weeks ago, were telling me that okay, they want to campaign for Obi, they think Obi is a guy. And then those same people this week are telling me that they've pulled their support because they just don't appreciate the way a lot of Obi supporters are insulting people that they admire. So sometimes I think you think you are campaigning for your guy, but you're actually doing a counterproductive campaign. Politics is not by insulting, and no, politics is by appealing. Politics is not me versus you. Politics is me versus me taking your supporters away from you. So if you want to convince those that are a typical PDP voter or EPC voter, if you want to convince them to vote new, you can't be insulting the person that they admire. You have to find way to convince them that this person that you admire, my guy, is actually more admirable. You have to convince them to have a reason to leave who they normally vote for, to come vote for you. But who they normally vote for, there's a reason why they have admiration for that person. But if you start by insulting the person that they have admiration for, you're not helping yourself. That's not going to make them say because you know how to insult, now they come to you. That's
What's
not
an
where politics
example of an
works.
insult?
All
Could
right,
you tell
thank
me
you.
what an insult is?
Thank you. No. Allow him to talk. You don't allow him to finish. Mike is talking, and we are listening to him. Well, Mike, you've said the same thing and since the beginning, and I want to assure you that on this program, we do not appreciate, entertain insult. So if anybody insults here, we always have a way of cautioning the person, or we pull the person out of the program at that moment. So we do not, and I repeat, we do not appreciate or entertain insult. So that's settled that. And responding to some whoever supporter, here we are not political. We are only on the part of rescue Nigeria. And if everybody is saying we like this person, and you say you like your own person, we don't have any problem with that. We don't have no problem with that. We say, yeah, you're right. Like you can see on the screen, I'll be putting one person, something Otete. This person keeps saying, Sowore is the best. Do you see me not put it on the screen? No, I put it on the screen. I put it on the screen because this person believes in Sowore and is so constructive about it. Sowore is the best, going to be the best president. If I see it, I still put it on the screen, because if I can put others on the screen, I should also put it on the screen. That's not to say that you will now come and tell me that the person I am saying I am supporting, and you now come and give me excuses, and you want me to keep quiet, I will have to antagonize your excuses and tell you and compare at that moment with your own excuse. Because I'm not making no fucking goddamn, oh sorry, F word, oh God, oh pastor me, okay, I don't be witch this night. That's like so I'm not using what am I saying? Not laugh again, not confuse me. So I am not creating any problem, because what we want is progressive. What we want, whoever personality, as far as that person is patriotic, and that person is ready to rescue the country. Like I always say, if you follow me from the beginning of this channel, I'll tell you, I don't believe in tribe, whether you are outside Igbo. As far as you are patriotic, you want to save Nigerians. You want to invest in Nigeria, the youth, education, everything. Please come on board. I don't mind where you come from. Especially when they say, sir, not. At that time, I told them my mind straight. I don't believe in it because it's going to demerit the real person that is capable because it's not from that area as of that time. But the same thing, you also hear me say, look at what this set of people have done. It's verifiable, is it not? Am I just saying because I hate them? It's the problem at hand at the moment, and it's verifiable. I don't talk like Obi, go and verify. Oh, no. I'm growing, though. They're verifiable. When I say things, I say it because it's happening. It's not because I hate you. I don't hate you. We just want these things to work together. So nobody here have insulted Sowore because we don't allow insult. But however, we'll be having argument where some people does not respect Obi too by using derogatory language. So we have to check them. Before we check them, we compare such language with their own principle. I don't want to take much time because I need to sleep. So you now see Oga Mike that it is not about convincing. It's not. I don't want to convince you. It's your choice. Jesus Christ did not force anybody to follow him. After all, we still killed him.
So it's not about convincing. So how do you win an election if you don't convince people to vote for your guy?
I don't need.
Mr. Leftist, I apologize to the panelists, please. My sincere apology. Mr. Mike, with due respect, you sent a message in the private chat, and I responded back to you in the private chat. If you say somebody is belittling or insulting Sowore, you need to pinpoint the person out.
No,
let me finish. Give me due respect. Let me finish. I always hold a position, regardless of who we pledge our allegiance to. The overriding objective is to be fair and just to everyone. Now, in the private chat, you said Sowore sacrificed more than Peter Obi. Does the country and the people belong to a particular person? I really don't get that. Nigeria and Nigerians don't belong to a single person. They don't own it. Peter Obi never campaigned for. People went out for him. Nobody has disrespected Sowore. Nobody has disrespected him. We want to move the country forward. And if the people say it is Peter Obi, let every one of us go there. And the reason why people follow Peter Obi, even those who don't even know anything, is because of his credibility. Not because he's an Igbo man. Not because he's a Yoruba man. Because credibility and accountability and transparency cut across board. It got nothing to do. If Peter Obi was an Hausa man, I will go for him. If he was a Yoruba man with his transparency and accountability, I will go for him. That is what you are looking. Sowore does not sacrifice more than any other person because the country and the people does not belong to him. He did what he has to do because he loved Nigeria, not because he sacrificed more. With due respect, let's get things right on this platform, please. He sacrificed because he wants to. Fela sacrificed. Ghanaian sacrificed. Abiola was killed because of June 12th. People sacrifice because they love the country. Not because, as such, we should not kiss the ground because they do that. No, that doesn't work. I yield the floor back. Thank you, panelists.
Mike, hold on. Mike, we don't need to argue over this. I've just explained my side of it. If you mention sacrifice, if you know the people that are sacrificing, when you say sacrifice will gain.
No, remember I said, I'm not saying because he sacrificed is automatically want to see that he's more qualified to be president than anybody else. That's not the point. You remember I mentioned that. If you really Think
So
about it. I
I
said
don't
it.
want us to.
I'm not saying who sacrifice more deserve automatically deserve have the
No, it's all
deserve to
right,
be
sir.
president. But
It's all right. I need to talk to somebody
but
else.
I'm just saying.
I need to talk to somebody else right now and round up because I don't. Time is far spent here, and the noise. I am like making a lot of noise in the house right now. So I will call on Midwest. Midwest, please talk to us.
Thank you for remembering me. Almost 2 hours, I've not said it. So, what I want to say, I will greet Mike for coming here. I think Mike, you know me for one match over. See, let us try to support Peter Obi with sincerity. So we do our best and leave the rest to God. At this very particular moment, God wants us to elect somebody that we deem fit to bring change to us as a Nigerian. And that is exactly what we are trying to do as people. When you look at the way Peter Obi is moving, the politicians are already worried. They never planned for it. They never expected it, so that's why they didn't plan for it. They believe they will, through a PDP, they will be able to put a stop to his dream. And he was clever enough. And I think he got some advice from international nations because he went to British Parliament a few days before he switched from that party. So, and they are all on ground. Those international countries, they are on ground in Nigeria. As far as this campaign is concerned, they have interest because they always thank God for their life that since all these years, there is no war in that country. What we have been passing through, they are aware, their embassies are there, and they also have interest in our country. However, their interest sometimes, large percentage is selfish to them. It's just for them. They don't care about us. But when they see our action may derail that of their own interest, they become so concerned. And that is why you see he went to British Parliament and later he came back, he switched up. So we should try our best as much as possible to support him. Let's put tribes aside and do the needful. And if he come to power, we give him the mantle and he decide to walk on the path of tribalism, he should look at what happened to Buhari and see. Because Buhari is the one that actually activated every one of us. He is a blessing to us. Because we have never seen a time where the youth decided to say, no, enough is enough. Buhari did it. So now I think what God wanting to do for Nigerians, he has done it. So people like Obi, let us give him the chance. Let us give him the true support. And that is what we have to tell our people. Even though you are a Yoruba person, you yourself, you need unity. You want a country that want to work for you. I think a Yoruba person have also ruled in terms of president and deputy. So let's support the East and let's see what will come out from there. That is why I advocate for it. It's a big movement. And he's not the one even campaigning. Just imagine people are deciding to say, no, there's no need. We can't remain like this. We should go above this kind of one circle, recycling old people that have nothing to offer. And when you look at them, even from their campaign, they don't even know what is called national building at all. Like that guy, I want to also tell this, our moderator, like that guy there, Joseph Sunday. Joseph Sunday wasn't really very wrong. When he was talking about constitution, he was talking about system. Peter Obi cannot achieve anything if the system is not there. Human beings are born to be selfish. Whatever we are enjoying here today in Europe is based on system. The country I am, from prime minister to the common man, we work by rules and regulation. So if there is nothing like that, human beings are human beings. It will not work. You can't treat any problem. You will even create more. To avoid you not to create more, they bring a system and back it by rules and regulation. And if you deviate from that system and do it otherwise, sometimes it can cost you life imprisonment than even someone that is even committed the crime. So that is why they are very serious about system. You can't provide health care without proper system. You can't check corruption without proper system. That is it. Thank you, my brother.
Midwest people, you started well and later you started deviating. Well, those systems cannot create themselves.
That is your own opinion.
Those systems cannot create themselves, and people must create this system. and the people that we have that have been there refuse to create the enabling system for this institution and system to work. Now we are calling for change. And any change that will take place, what do we call change? Is it not change that will change almost entirely everything to make it work? So why are we still talking about this that have not been working? That if so person cannot work, then let him come and see if it don't work. Who's going to come to work? How does it start? So I just want to quickly let you know that the system will not change itself, and people are now calling for change. Let the change begin, and let's see if change will not change itself. Amen. Amen. We should take it easy.
See, sometimes when we mention system, I don't think you get what I'm trying to say.
I get what we are trying to system.
I don't think so.
I'm not in Nigeria right now. I'm in a place where system work, and it didn't just start one day.
Because you try to put what I'm saying like a form of argument. That is why I keep saying, if you understand, we're almost saying the same thing.
Sir, no.
You can't build a society, you can't govern people without a system. That is just the fact. If you want to tackle a problem, if we elect him to power today, and he decide not to put a system or ground before solving our problem, it will fail like every other people. That is certain.
You let him get there. Yeah, just
no, I'm supporting him already.
Make Ife enter there first. If he enter there first, then we know the next thing to do.
Charles, please talk to us because
hello. When everybody is talking, no one is talking.
Charles, please.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I've been listening. So all I want to contribute, like I watched Obi, one of his program. I don't know where it was, in Imo State. He went to. I want to say this because many people are saying he don't have structure. He cannot do it. People don't know him. They have no people at this place. I watch him when the time he invited at one of the Catholic church at Owerri, Assumpta Cathedral. Governor Hope Uzodinma was there. Imo State is ruling by APC. When the bishop mentioned that the governor is here, everyone was quiet. But as soon as they say Mr. Obi is here, I watched how there was a round of applause that even the governor himself know that they have lost the mind of people. That's by the way. You see, talking about Obi going to put things in order. This man has proved to all of us. He has played the politics of the Westerners by each time he comes on board. He will tell you, because in the Western country, they don't even, all this we are seeing here in Nigeria, people will buy vest and they put their image, bag of rice. It doesn't work like that. That's not how they play politics. The politics they play in the Western is, this is my profile, go and verify. This is where I've worked, go and check. This is how I started my life, go and verify. This is what I study. This is the companies I've worked, I've hold management position, from this to this, go and verify. They don't come out and start like Obi is going about telling people, making it known to people. I think we should change, because we have been in the darkness for a long time, and what Obi is coming out with is a new thing to Nigerians, which we have not seen it for a long time. All we have been seeing is those who will come. They share money, they share rice, they share spoon, they put their name, their picture in the matches box. They sell, people will start promoting them, going about making noise, which I've been watching Obi. He has not been doing that. Even when he was governor of Anambra State, he didn't do it. Each time you call him for interview or pray, he will just appear and make the same statement. He is playing the politics of Westerners, and we should embrace it and wait till support him till he gets there, and let us stop fighting him and stop using all manner of propaganda, accusing him if we do it or not. Let him get there. In politics, what matters, the only permanent interest is winning. It doesn't matter who you use to. Obi has his own plan, and the politics, the government is a business, like I always say. It is a business. If you on your own, we cannot see where you have been successful as a private businessman or in the management positions in various sectors. If we cannot verify where you have been successful, you cannot manage a government. How can somebody who has not managed his home be manage a government? This is the simple truth about government, and it's all about target and this thing, setting standard. You have your plan. Like I watched him. There was a statement he made. He met one of his partner or something like that. The person asked him, why do you value dollar than your currency? He said because the dollar, when he take it to his country, is got value. And he said no, it's because you don't have faith in your country, because you don't have hope in your country. Every country, every people, if as an individual, I have set a standard of how I want my life to be in the next 10 years, what I want to achieve. I've set that standard, I've set that target. And this is how it's supposed to work. As a governor, as a leader, you have to set that target and that standard. How I'm going to serve Nigeria within 4 years. In these 4 years, what is it I want to achieve? What is my target? Which Obi have been making it known to every Nigerian. And let us give him a benefit of doubt and allow him to go. He has set a standard. He has made his target known to us. Let us help him. Let us support him with every of both our resources, our energy. Tell our people, because you can't be talking about I want to become a governor. You don't have target, you don't have standard. You see about Showore. I love Showore so much. If it is Showore that is trending, I will support him. But as it is now, it is Obi that is trending. If I have access to Obi and Showore, honestly, I will call both of them and tell them, look, Showore, you have tried enough. If what Obi is enjoying now, you are part of it. You work for it. Why can't you see reasons with the youth, the masses that are supporting him, and let this work? And also talk to Obi. Let them come together. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Yes, I'm rushing you, yes, because I just want to round up. Let me quickly, yes, Andrew, you will talk last, then we'll round up. But I want to quickly respond to somebody that was asking how you could jump from California. Right now, we're almost leaving, but normally from the comment section, you can click on the link. The link is always on top, or from YouTube. Check the link on the right hand side. You will see when you click the link, if there is space, you join us. Normally, we entertain like 5 and 10 people. If it is full, we tell you studio full. If anybody leaves, you click, you enter. That's how you get in. Thank you very much. We are rounding up now. So, Mr. Andrew, please quickly talk to us as we want to round up.
Nami?
I beg, I did you.
Na blog, right?
No, okay, Mr. Andrew, hold on. We just got Jackson. Jackson, can you quickly just talk to us in 2 minutes? We are rounding up. Hello, Jackson. Okay.
I don't like.
I'm not gonna take the 2 minutes round up myself.
Jackson.
Hello.
Yes. Jackson, talk to us. Yes.
Hello,
Talk
good
to us.
evening.
2 minutes, please.
Can you hear me, please?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, I just want us to be looking at assessing this all these candidates. I want us to be straightforward in assessing all these candidates, because I don't want us to just be following them, because this is what happened during Buhari regime. I think I will remember that all these old men were trying convincing us, telling us the history as regards to how Buhari rules, how everything, how dollar was become one naira. Then a lot of history. That is what happened, and we were gullibly following the trend, and we voted Buhari into the power. Look at what happened. And the same thing is happening to all this Obi. And this Obi now has not even given us a manifesto. He has not. Some people are just shouting Obi, Obi, Obi. I think we should give time to scrutinize all of them. We should not be following gullibly because they are saying this, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, I will do that. Even what is it? This Buhari, even before getting to power, I will do this. I will do. That's what they are saying, and the same. That is what Obi is saying.
All right,
So
sir.
we
Thank
should
you very much.
scrutinize them. Let's scrutinize all
Hold
of
on.
them.
Let me
Then we'll know where we are going.
Let me quickly meet you up, sir. It's not like the way you are saying it. If you use the word "we" gullible, I am not gullible. I wouldn't say you've just insulted us because me, I'm not gullible. If you voted Buhari, you are gullible. That means you are part of the problem. Anybody that voted Buhari, you are part of the problem. I did not vote because as of that, I already knew what will happen. I don't listen to people. I follow story. I follow history. I don't listen to people. Look at me here. I'm talking with my real face. I've never voted him. I was shouting, telling everybody what will happen, and it's happening now. What will happen? All what I said is what happened. I was never gullible, sir. So Obi has been there. He did not come. You are talking of manifesto. Personally, I don't need any manifesto from him. He was a governor.
You see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying now.
I said for now. For now, I don't need a manifesto for now because his manifesto he's always talking in media every day, saying things he wishes to do. That is a manifesto. If you are looking for what you will read, you wait for it. He's been interviewed every day, internationally, everywhere, travel, he walk. And he say it every day. This is what we should have done. This is what we need to do. And this is where money is now. We don't need to depend on this area.
Can I ask a question?
Just you ask a question. He's been talking, and okay, you want us to follow Tinubu or Atiku? Okay, you need manifesto. Don't give us manifesto.
Agbado they good for everybody.
Can I ask a question, please?
Share the money manifesto.
Can I ask a question, please?
Ask quickly because I'm rounding up now.
Okay. Please, I want to ask. You know, for example, now I'm telling us that we should scrutinize all these candidates so we will know we choose wisely. But you are telling me that you don't need manifesto on anything. The question I want to ask is that.
Can I ask you a question? Wait.
Let me just ask my own. Let me ask my own first.
No, I want to ask you a direct question now.
Let me ask my own. Now, Nigeria, we are changing Nigeria from consumption to production. And this is for a governor that have ruled at least for 8 years in Anambra. Now, can you tell me a production company in Anambra that is producing something owned by government?
Thank you. You've asked your question.
Yes.
Just wait, you'll get your answer. If you want to know production company that is owned by government, when he came into power, he did not come to rule Anambra like his personal business. He did not come to draw taxes from people in Anambra State. With the little money he made, he put it into education. Anambra became one of the best in WAEC.
He didn't make any money. He didn't make any money, sir. Sorry to cut you short. He didn't make any money.
No, let's take it easy now. Money you use, not the government money. Now, still government money now. I understand what I am saying. At least he invested.
That mention one production company. Just mention production company.
Hold on, production company. You are finding.
Yes,
You want production.
In Akwa Ibom now, they are doing coconut. They are doing syringe. No. Just mention one production company owned by at least that will be created when it was Anambra. I want to turn Nigeria to construct to a production company. Just give me one that has done within 80 years in Anambra. Just give me one. Just one.
Okay, sir. No problem. Maybe there's no one.
You cannot answer.
Hold on.
Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm saying?
You wait. No, okay, no production company.
You should not ask questions. You should not ask questions.
Wait now, no production company. How many production company that Tinubu has that is producing now? How many production company that Atiku has?
The question I'm asking, somebody that is coming to come and do production in a country
I don't like talk to me.
Okay. Oh, now, well done, sir. Well done, sir. Well done, my people. Both home and away, everywhere. I tell everybody, this matter not be waiting we go the quarrel put, because all these things where we dey do now collective effort, both the one, all those PDP and APC and all that. Everybody, if we see as Peter Obi the waka around, he not care whether you be APC or PDP or wherever you come from. Waiting that guy just want make everybody do. Everybody should come together, no matter who you be. Make we contribute as Nigeria go take work. As in they bring idea now, as in they bring idea and all that, I'm happy. At the end of the day, everything go dey into place. Because if you still enter there, now all those people wey still there around, now you go still follow work. So e no good make we create enemy now, so e no produce now, so e no do this now, so Buhari fit do and all that. If we still see wetin Peter Obi dey talk, he no need manifesto say you come write am for paper before you come read am, before you come understand say na manifesto. No, he go talk am. If he talk one word, even person wey no go school, people like me now, people like Mr. Leftist wey we no go school, we go understand where they go, where they come. Blind man go know where they go. Person wey no dey wey no fit write, he know where they go. You understand? If we really check am, na we wey dey work, not be say you go work for government office. Everybody, we wey dey Western world for here, na tax wey we dey pay, na be government money, na be the factory wey government get. Go reach shoemaker, e dey pay tax. At the end of the day, that shoemaker, if he carry motor come out, you sef you no go believe. That is why as we dey here, so we no know who be rich man, we no know who not be rich man. To change Nigeria to production country, now be say everybody go dey work, nobody go depend for anybody again, except with love. Say na my brother be this, so me I give am with my mind. Not be say he really need the money and all that. If person dey work, all these calamities wey we get for Nigeria, so all this kili kidnapping or whatever, e no go dey happen again. Children go dey happy, you go dey happy. So wetin I dey try to talk for all this one, say whether you be PDP candidate or you dey support APC or PDP or any party wey you dey support, Obi, he want make everybody come together, no matter the party wey you dey, because only him one of it one, only us not fit one. Na division of labor. Na e be say na we fit take carry our that country make it better. And make una not still surprise. Person e no fit give wetin e no get. You go even back say people wey even dey there, they no know wetin they dey do. But if the person give them lead, give them script, say okay, Mona, make we play am like this. You understand? You go see everything go work. Go reach all those senator them, House of Representative and all that. You understand? Make all of us come together with love, with ideas. Not be say this one will talk, you just carry manta, you just carry and say, now your enemy. No, not be so. Country not fit work like that. Family not fit work like that. So I believe, say, if one person like Peter Obi come, if he lead, you go see and say everybody go dey change. Even all those senators, the people with the power, all of them, they afraid, because if they come out, despite wetin they get, you understand, that they fear of kidnapping or whatever. So e get wetin money fit solve, e get wetin money no fit solve. So now be the thing, my brothers and sisters, make we come together with one mind. Together we can. You understand? If Nigeria good today, we go enjoy am. When some people go dey, I bet me I just talk this one thing. For example, now, if like dey that country now, for example, work don dey now. People wey dey Western world, wey be say they do security, for example, go fit comot, go establish private security for Nigeria. E go still dey employ people. our country go still, you know, all those kind of people wey dey here, all of us get work wey we dey do. If light dey or wetin he talk, so him go talk am, him go put all those things for ground. So we go support am. So everything go dey good. Abeg, make we no dey allow ourselves again. Make we, because Peter Obi now wey we even dey allow for, or Atiku, or whatever, they are working hand to hand no matter what. Everybody be nice, so that be Nigeria. So now be the thing, sha. Make I just rest now for this one. Well done,
For
sir,
the
for
man
the
we
time.
ask question, yes, the man we ask question just now, make you see this link, make you go through am, you see almost all the project for Anambra State. Just go through this, follow this link. I don't put that for our comment section. Wanna click and wanna go read, go verify a project. If you define production company, you self, maybe not be government, they even do too much these things. If government do enough environment for people to come put this business manager well, they go rake in tax and employment and money go plenty. So if you define production company, vote am, then you will see production company. Thank you very much. On that note, I will round up, though I will give everybody 1 minute to say bye-bye message. But before I round up, I go want acknowledge everybody today. We took mad for this matter for the comment section. And those will view us up till now, who when I say don't start witch meeting, when I don't see come out, I say join me, they do the witch meeting. That's to show say things they happen. So I thank you very much. For those people who call in from the tower I take over from Machiavelli, I want to say thank you very much, especially to the way calling from South Africa. We say in a friend to show, say they're very close to them, but upon all, if they follow the trend where they go on, for now, that Peter Obi. So I respect you. Say you go try talk to Sherwood, make it follow youth, follow the trend, make it work with together with Peter Obi. What with the fact that make the country good? Not be them. Not be them. Make the country better for all of us. So to the Okechukwu, thank you very much. And the man that come from Italy, or more of you, thank you. I was very happy when you called the job like say call heaven. God make me feel like say I did heaven. You just dey happy. Say I thank God I feel reach you, I feel call you. I thought it was you gotta make me the feel one cry. I can't look who I be? Who be my father? So thank you, Mr. Morodio. Victor Wansuike from USA. When you called in, the way you spoke, me too. I respect you. Thank you. Thank you for your call. And Osakmoa from Germany. That one, when I see him, I don't say that from my side. I don't say yes. In and me. And I really appreciate your contribution also. So far from when I taken from Machiavelli, the people why will join me for took mad for this matter. Because at midnight we did, they know they speak too much English for night. Or otherwise, we go to the fly, go the heavy, or you put the heavy wings. The took mad for the matter be. I meet Mr. Omori. Thank you, though he don't come out. Jim Oel, thank you very much, though he don't come out. G blog, that man you be. That one don't be come. Stay with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Finish. Thank you very much. Then Uche, Omoje, I think that one don't come out. He really see Chukma for the matter. Brother Nice, thank you very much. He don't come out. Then Omobude, he stay with us. He took back for the matter. He follow us talk well. So so much Stella. Thank you.
I'm there right now.
Then let go come, he come out, he come again. But upon all, he still took back for some matter for here. So we want to say thank you very much. Sunday Joseph, you know our own. I don't even need to thank you, sir. You don't be part of our own. God is saying, I will tell you, thank you. Then OVA, thank you very much. It looked like it was the first time you joined us. But anyhow, thank you. Then Comrade Chidi, that one, I don't even say you thank you. You know the owner of the platform self. Do blessing self don't still come out. Then Ayomi, I want to say thank you very much for your contribution and for coming on board today. Though we did try to get small argument, though are normal to clear air, but you are good. I want to say thank you, respect you. Thank you. I always join us for the program. Who again? Right here. Andrew. Yes, Andrew IKB. Thank you. You came. I think you've left. Then who again? After Andrew, get our own Andrew, which is also not be part of our program. He's still here with us. I want to say thank you, sir. I appreciate you. We have Izibidi 2023. So thank you, Izibidi. I think you are still here with us. We can't get Charles London. We join us from London. I think it's still, we have two people that just joined us now. So that is Ogbemudia and who that just like we've lost one. So Ogbemudia just joined us, and I will give you the time to quickly say what you want to say. So Mr. Ogbemudia, talk to us. 2 minutes because we are running up.
Babilo Rakashidede Kedu Karo Ekume Ekujometa. I greet Nigeria. I greet everybody. My name's Ogbemudia Aluya from Nigeria. I must really appreciate you guys for this. I believe we will continue from here. Anything that we will do to change Nigeria democracy is all person like me, Ogbemudia, will support. Nigeria, we have lost it, we have missed it with money bag, with hoodlums. Whosoever that is in power today came into power with all kind of crook. So there is no how we can get good things out of the government of the day, whether we like it or not. The democracy, we are not practicing it well. The common man don't have hope over even anything. So if there's anything, if we can stand together to make sure that Obi come to power, so that we now have word, we now have right, we now have sense of belonging to make sure that Nigeria work for us. So if we don't vote, if we don't really vote our choice, we don't have right over any of those people. Like somebody who paid $1 to take the nominee, he's going to pay back. Whosoever that all those delegates they sell us, they sell Nigeria. All those $1,000 they collected from each of those guys, any of them win, they are going back to they have invested already. So, my brother, you were asking of about his company or his production. Education is more than the factory you will see building on the floor. Obi have invested in education in Anambra. He make a good space. He promised the rural road. He saved money. What could be better than that? If and only if the person that take over from him actually follow Obi line, you discover that by now Anambra could have even been better than Lagos. But because they come into greedy and they are just too greedy, they don't care for the masses, they don't care for the people who voted them in. They loot all what they can loot up to now. And okay, if it is true, that if it is not true, what Obi is saying up and down, are you saying there is no EFCC in Nigeria that could have pursued him and say, this is what you have done? Obi have been telling people, telling us that this is what you have done. So let anybody come up and say, okay, you ate money. No, nothing. No, he have distinguished himself. So we that are here, I won't say because I am here, I will forget my people. I don't have problem. At least I'm okay with my family. But the fact remains that millions of my people, any day there is no day I wake up that I will not cry for Nigerian youth. I will not cry for my people. Because people are dying of hunger. no good health care, and the money allocation is going there. I'm a retired military man. So for me to retire after 19 years in the system, to come and to stay here to become looking for second or third class, it's not really, but my concern is we will stand up. We just have to stand up to fight these people. Enough is enough for PDP, APC, whosoever group they must have come this money sharing. Enough is enough. I can categorically tell you 95% of us that are here, for we to get a good route or have a better life to live here, we know what we pass through. Nigeria, we have to rise. We just have to rise. We have to rise for Obi. We have to rise. A time has come for we to rise up. Let us rise for this man, so that tomorrow, if he's misbehaving, we can vote him out. Let us rise for this man who have distinguished himself. Let us come together and vote this man. I am bleeding anytime, any day I see Nigeria. I look Nigeria. I see this no security, no food, nothing is working in Nigeria. Nothing.
Thank you.
Nothing.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. That's a painful one. Thank you, and extend my greeting to your Yibo woman, Adisia from corner. Don't say I don't turn witch this night. Adisia from corner. Just tell her say I greet her, because he show himself to us. Like that what we tell her say we respect her. Thank you very much. So on that note, I want to give everybody here 1 minute to quickly say thank you to every last word to and their advice. So I will start by the way my screen is. I will start from G Blog. G Blog, yeah, 1 minute.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Bumida, that was what a moving statement. And I feel everything you said the same way I feel. I really don't have, after I listened to you, I will just go ahead and restrain my remarks to admonishing the youth. First of all, I'm proud of what they're doing. That everybody should be ready to defend our votes. My concern is not that Nigerians, that they don't know what's happening. Nigerians, now us now. When Nigeria, where we be? We get sense. With all these elections where all these crews have been winning, I'm telling you the results has been all skewed. There's no way anybody will go vote in Buhari again in 2019. Obviously, it's rigged. So right. we did for diaspora. What we have to make sure is that this time, this election, okay, for all these kids go and do everything to vote, say the vote counted and it was transparent and the winner won. Thank you very much. I enjoy the panel. I'm CBD, Mike, and I can't see the one with the C, but when we're there, hope you come next time so we can give you more time. Thank you very much. And
I will hopefully, by God's grace, I will be in Nigeria. I will be in Nigeria.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Isibidi, please, your 1 minute.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Let me just quickly say, whether you like Obi or not, or whatever, it's clear that the man has distinguished himself. And it's clear that even these people, is like they're even learning, even if they know what to do, but at least now Obi is making them a little bit more, a little bit sensitive to the plight and to the, to the mentality where the people are. That's why you see someone, he went to Egypt, he came back, they started talking about that they are promising 5,000 megawatts of electricity because Obi has gone to do, then all of a sudden now they are telling us they want to give youths grants. So it doesn't mean that they care. It's just that now they are seeing so at least even if Obi has not achieved the presidency yet, he's already influencing the way at least they see the youth, because they understand where the mindsets of the people are, So that's something that shows the man is a trendsetter, is a trailblazer. Then someone was talking about achievement. You just need to go and do your research. The problem is that people don't research. They just want to make a point. If you have your candidate, support your candidate. Don't try to make baseless and wild assertions, on the man. Go and check. The man is the first person that partnered with Microsoft, and you know how many schools they brought in Anambra? Over 500 educational centers. This is not a joke. That is production. SAB Minas, they have the second largest production site in Anambra. They built it under Obi. It was during his time that Innocent started the operation, and is the first governor to buy at least 1,000 innocent vehicles. What is that? Is that not production?
Thank
Just
you.
go and list. I can't even list all of them because
Thank
that's
you,
why
sir.
I sent you that link. It's just so
Thank
many.
you.
These people don't research. They don't do any research.
Time is over. Thank you. We are not starting another round. It's just 1 minute. Bye. So, Mike, quick, 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you for having me. One thing Peter Obi did recently that really impressed me was when he went to Egypt to kind of look at it, do their power thing there. That was very impressive. I've always been a Showore guy, but if I have to be realistic, like between him and Obi, who has more chance of winning the election, I would say it's Obi, because Obi has obviously, I can see the momentum. He has the entire East behind him. He has also, I think he has Edo State joint, but I don't know too much about the rest of the South South right now. And I can see that, okay, Obi has more chance than Showore. So, but to me, I think Obi will need more than his region to really become president. He will have to campaign with other region, and he's doing something like that. Like I just said, like he went to Egypt and he showed people like myself. I'm from the West. I'm not really a tribal person like that. I just want who can do the job. But what I would say is, I think if he doesn't win, largely it will be because of some of his followers.
All right.
Some of his supporters, I think they need to close their mouths. Some of them just need to shut up, because I was in one platform, I saw some people saying if Obi lose, they will burn down Lagos. They will burn. I mean, if you are saying things like that, it's like you can't threaten people to support your guy. That's not way to campaign. That's not way politics work. It's not by grab beating your chest. You have to, even if you don't like the people, you have to do a handshake with people, even your worst enemy.
Which
You need them to vote
platform?
for you.
Mike, thank you. Your
Okay.
time is over.
Don't make those kind of
Thank you.
statements here without base,
Chaps,
facts now.
That's it.
talk to us.
Yeah, my brother. Well, I want to say thank you to all the people that are listening and have joined in this program. What I want to say, you see, at least, even if Obi lose this election, he has woken up the Nigerian youth, the politicians. Let us, and on nothing, let us not believe on ourselves. Let us believe on ourselves. Let us believe that we can do it. No matter the tricks, the propaganda, because they will come up with amount of propaganda. Let us always believe that we, as they call us, the leaders of tomorrow, that we are the leaders of tomorrow. And these people cannot determine our future. We are the ones who can determine our future by voting whom we want, who has proven to us that he can do it, whom all of us have access to check if he has done it before, not those who will not, who, even if you call them, who have been hiding, they cannot grant any interview, any press conference. They are hiding because they have nothing to offer. Only what they offer is they will build road, they will build hospital. These are infrastructures. You can build it, but people don't have money. People don't have job. People are still crying for, don't know where the next meal will come from. So who will use all those things? So this is what I want to say now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Edolai, talk to us.
I greet everybody. Una do well. Both the people, my brothers and sisters, wey come this panel. Since we still waka, people wey still dey here, people wey dey house, our mother, our fathers, brothers, sisters, and we still dey abroad. I greet everybody. One thing I really believe is that if we come together, we can do it. Say Peter Obi no go win, no go win. Peter Obi go win, he go win. That is sure. So now I want me I still talk. Or let's say wetin go dey now be say if anybody dey attack us, if they attack us, make we use question. ask them, make we reason together. So the better place then we go for put, make we take put the right person, so that all this suffer where everybody they suffer now. We dey here, we feel of concern. Say I don't dey here, I dey work, I fit dey chop 3 times a day or 4 times or 10 times a day. But at times where we that one is still another issue, another problem for us. So make we come together as one, make we take organize our country so that everybody go house, make we dey jolly. That is what I have to say. And do well. Good night.
Gbumudia, the last person that will. Gbumudia, 1 minute, quickly, just your last advice for Nigeria youth and Nigeria people. 1 minute, please.
Yeah, my brother, I thank you all. Sorry, I was a little bit emotional in my first expression. The fact remains that we just have to see how possible we make it easy for ourselves. Let the youth, let us come together, whether west, south, east, north, wherever we come from. Let us begin to send this message to every one of us. Let our brothers and sisters, let our youth see the reason why we need Obi, to see how possible it can change the game for the betterment of Nigeria. Because with good governance, I am telling you, within 4 years, if it will be really coming and within 4 years things can change, there will be hope for Nigeria.
All right.
We that are here, we work day and night, but because we just have to let the system work. But if we can make things easy, so we are very intelligent. So my advice is that let us pray, let us make it easy, let us tell God, let us make things easy let us make things easy for ourselves and begin to spread this information across Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Ogi, you have something to say in 1 minute? We are rounding up. Ogi, can you hear us? You have something to say in 1 minute? Okay. It seems Ogi is not ready for us. So I want to say bye-bye to everybody. Join me later today. Yes, bye-bye. It's
So I
just
left.
bye-bye.
God hates stinginess.
I don't believe in pride, not to share money for pride. I don't depend on prophecy, I just pray to my God. Always believe in trying, and to say the truth and lie. Always do my best, and leave the rest to God. My fellow Nigerians, stingy presidency, I tell you, it's better than those that will steal and waste our currency. God, I'm back and you know, stingy presidency, I tell you, it's better than those that will steal and waste our currency. I tell you, person West stingy better pass the one we go carry bullion van, pack our money go the waste to.
ObiBlowMusic.com.
My papa advised me, make I do politics in honesty. No matter the pressure, I must stick to my integrity. Always cut my coat according to my size. I know they promise anything where my power no reach. My yes is my yes, my no is my no. I know they make it younger, I'm a simple man by nature. My fellow Nigerians, stingy presidency, I tell you, it's better than those that will steal and waste our currency. I swear, Daddy Baga, stingy presidency, I tell you, it's better than those that will steal and waste our currency. Ice water.